just woke up feeling dangerous. Okay.
Now in at quarterback, number 6. Baker, Baker, buddy boy, how you can throw. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baker, Baker, oh, baby, Super Bowl. Yeah, 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 yeah. Came from Norman where he walked on. Won a Heisman and got drafted at 1. Joined the Browns in their time of need. Showed them how to have a victory. Baker, Baker, buddy boy, how you can throw. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baker, Baker, oh, baby, Super Bowl. Yeah, 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 yeah. People look puzzled at his giant sound. Baker woke up the whole dog pound. He's ready to leave your team in the cold. Brady, Breeze, and Ben are getting too old. Baker, Baker, buddy boy, how you can throw. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baker, Baker, oh, baby, Super Bowl. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baker is ready and he is the truth. Dropping those dimes to a guy named Juice. His cannon arm is something to see. Cleveland's gonna beat the AFC. Baker, Baker, buddy boy, how you can throw. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baker, Baker, oh, baby, Super Bowl. Yeah, 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 yeah.
There may be a little mist, some rain at Lambeau. No issues for Baker Mayfield and a perfect passer rating of 158.3, 22 of 28, 381, 4 touchdowns, and a big win for the Bucs.
We got Baker in the Bucks, winning games, running it up, making throws in the clutch, wrote him off, shouldn't have. Beat the Saints, easy dub, number 1 in the South. Welcome to the club. You better watch out for the playoffs. We got Baker in the Bucks, 1, 2, 3, hike for the bottom mic, run it, hand the ball off to Rashad. Why we ain't scared of nobody? We will put up a fight. You don't wanna admit it. Baker's balling, that's right. Chris Godwin making plays every time he saves a day. Baker's still balling even though he barely gets paid. Perfect passer in the rain. Lambeau Field, he had a game. They said he was trash, and now he makes you feel the pain.
Mayfield's performance against the Packers earned him the NFC's Offensive Player of the Week.
He is just the 3rd QB in NFL history to have a perfect passer rating with 4 touchdowns and going north of 375 yards on the road. That is impressive stuff.
We got Baker in the Bucks, winning games, running it up, making throws in the clutch, wrote him off, shouldn't have. Beat the Saints, easy dub, number 1 in the South. Welcome to the club. You better watch out for the playoffs. We got Baker in the Bucks, 1, 2, 3, hike for the bottom mic, run it, hand the ball off to Rashad. Why we ain't scared of nobody? We will put up a fight. You don't wanna admit it. Baker's balling, that's right. Chris Godwin making plays every time he saves a day. Baker's still balling even though he barely gets paid. Perfect passer in the rain. Lambeau Field, he had a game. They said he was trash, and now he makes you feel the pain. just moving up the line for football's most recognized treasured prize. Fournette and Boykin are on fire. Oh, but it's about the team that's better. We'll know in December. Can do the whip, not too bad for a white guy. Make the whole team go up. He's a magician, like Gary Houdini, a deep receiving core. Duran Shepard and Didi. We have a tight end finally. A St. Mayfield for the Heisman Trophy. Landon and Norman randomly one night. Just wonder who in the hell is this guy? Not playing like Bradford and Jason White. Oh, well, that's a beat the Boston Village. Become Super Bowl. Can do the whip. Not too bad for a white guy. Make the whole team go up. Baker is 4 years now. Turn off his Twitter feed. All use goal is inside. Get to Dallas or Miami. Teammates love his intensity. I said Mayfield for the Heisman Trophy. Come on, all you. OUS 5 Heisman Trophy winners, Jason White and Sam Bradford. This people wins, Bissell's and Billy Sims. Can we make it a 6? He is a quarterback, he's got some real moxie. He transferred to OU and became the starting QB. A gunslinger mentality. Say Mayfield for the Heisman Trophy on our back. He's got some real moxie. He transferred to OU and became the starting QB. A gunslinger mentality. I said Mayfield for the Heisman Trophy.
You know Peyton and Brady and Newton and Breeze, Rodgers and Watson and Dalton and Wilson. But do you recall the most famous quarterback of all? Baker, the touchdown maker, had a very mighty throw. And if you ever saw him, then there is no doubt you know. All of the other ball clubs used to laugh and call us names, 'cause we never had a quarterback who played a decent football game. Then one Thursday evening sack, Tyrod took a hit, but Baker with his right arm might gave the Browns a win that night. Then how the players loved him as he shouted out with glee, Baker, 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 the touchdown maker. You'll go down in history. You'll go down in history.
When I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous. Okay. Woke up feeling dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous.
The Cleveland Browns select
Baker Mayfield, you were compelled to watch. Baker Mayfield.
Woke up feeling dangerous.
Do not confuse with dangerous.
Woke up feeling real dangerous.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Woke up feeling real dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous. Okay. Woke up feeling dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous. Okay.
Now in at quarterback, number 6. Baker, Baker, buddy boy, how you can throw. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baker, Baker, oh, baby, Super Bowl. Yeah, 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 yeah. Came from Norman where he walked on. Won a Heisman and got drafted at 1. Joined the Browns in their time of need. Showed them how to have a victory. Baker, Baker, buddy boy, how you can throw. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baker, Baker, oh, baby, Super Bowl. Yeah, 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 yeah. People look puzzled at a giant sound. Baker woke up the whole dog pound. He's ready to leave your team in the cold. Brady, Breeze, and Ben are getting too old. Baker, Baker, buddy boy, how you can throw. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baker, Baker, oh, baby, Super Bowl. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baker is ready and he is the truth. Dropping those dimes to a guy named Juice. His cannon arm is something to see. Cleveland's gonna bake the AFC. Baker, Baker, buddy boy, how you can throw. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baker, Baker, oh, baby, Super Bowl. Yeah, 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 yeah.
There may be a little mist, some rain at Lambeau. No issues for Baker Mayfield and a perfect passer rating of 158.3, 22 of 28, 381, 4 touchdowns, and a big win for the Bucs.
We got Baker in the Bucks, winning games, running it up, making throws in the clutch, wrote him off, shouldn't have. Beat the Saints, easy dub, number 1 in the South. Welcome to the club. You better watch out for the playoffs. We got Baker in the Bucks. 1, 2, 3, hike, throw the ball to Mike, run it, hand the ball off to Rashad White. We ain't scared of nobody. We will put up a fight. You don't wanna admit it. Baker's balling, that's right. Chris Godwin making plays every time he saves a day. Baker's still balling even though he barely gets paid. Perfect passer in the rain. Lambeau Field, he had a game. They said he was trash, and now he makes you feel the pain.
Mayfield's performance against the Packers earned him the NFC's Offensive Player of the Week.
He is just the 3rd QB in NFL history to have a perfect passer rating with 4 touchdowns and going north of 375 yards on the road. That is impressive stuff.
We got Baker in the Bucks, winning games, running it up, making throws in the clutch, wrote him off, shouldn't have. Beat the Saints, easy dub, number 1 in the South. Welcome to the club. You better watch out for the playoffs. We got Baker in the Bucks. 1, 2, 3, hike, throw the ball to Mike, run it, hand the ball off to Rashad White. We ain't scared of nobody. We will put up a fight. You don't wanna admit it. Baker's balling, that's right. Chris Godwin making plays every time he saves a day. Baker's still balling even though he barely gets paid. Perfect passer in the rain. Lambeau Field, he had a game. They said he was trash, and now he makes you feel the pain.
is a quarterback who's got some real moxie. He transferred to OU and became a starting QB. A gunslinger mentality. I said Mayfield for the Heisman Trophy. Makers moving up the line for football's most recognized treasured prize. Fournette and Boykin are on fire. Oh, but it's about the team that's better. We'll know in December. Get into the web, not too bad for a white guy. Make the whole team go up. He's a magician like Gary Houdini, a deep receiving core. You are Shepard and Didi. We have a tight end finally. I say Mayfield for the Heisman Trophy. Landon and Norman randomly one night. Just wonder who in the hell is this guy? Now playing like Bradford and Jason White. Oh, well, that's a big possibility to become soon a football. Into the whip, not too bad for a white guy. Make the whole team go up. Baker is focused now. Turn off his Twitter feed or use goal is inside. Get to Dallas or Miami. Teammates love his intensity. I said Mayfield for the Heisman Trophy. Come on, all you. OUS 5 Heisman Trophy winners, Jason White and Sam Bradford. This people wins, Bissell's and Bailey Sims. Can we make it a 6? He is a quarterback, he's got some real moxie. He transferred to OU and became a starting QB. A gunslinger mentality. Say Mayfield for the Heisman Trophy. Quarterback, he's got some real moxie. He transferred to OU and became a starting QB. A gunslinger mentality. I said Mayfield for the Heisman Trophy.
You know Peyton and Brady and Newton and Brees, Rodgers and Watson and Dalton and Wilson. But do you recall the most famous quarterback of all? Baker, the touchdown maker, had a very mighty throw. And if you ever saw him, then there is no doubt you know. All of the other ball clubs used to laugh and call our names, 'cause we never had a quarterback who played a decent football game. Then one Thursday evening, Tyrod took a hit, but Baker with his right arm might gave the Browns a win that night. Then how the players loved him as they shouted out with glee, Baker, 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 the touchdown maker. You'll go down in history. You'll go down in history.
When I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous. Okay. Woke up feeling dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous.
The Cleveland Browns select
Baker Mayfield, you were compelled to watch. Baker Mayfield.
Woke up feeling dangerous.
Do not confuse the dangerous.
Woke up feeling real dangerous.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Woke up feeling real dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous. Okay. Woke up feeling dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous. Okay.
Now in at quarterback, number 6. Baker, Baker, buddy boy, how you can throw. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baker, Baker, oh, baby, Super Bowl. Yeah, 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 yeah. Came from Norman where he walked on. Won a Heisman and got drafted at 1. Joined the Browns in their time of need. Showed them how to have a victory. Baker, Baker, buddy boy, how you can throw. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baker, Baker, oh, baby, Super Bowl. Yeah, 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 yeah. People look puzzled at a giant sound. Baker woke up the whole dog pound. He's ready to leave your team in the cold. Brady, Breeze, and Ben are getting too old. Baker, Baker, buddy boy, how you can throw. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baker, Baker, oh, baby, Super Bowl. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baker is ready and he is the truth. Dropping those dimes to a guy named Juice. His cannon arm is something to see. Cleveland's gonna beat the AFC. Baker, Baker, buddy boy, how you can throw. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baker, Baker, oh, baby, Super Bowl. Yeah, 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 yeah.
There may be a little mist, some rain at Lambeau. No issues for Baker Mayfield and a perfect passer rating of 158.3, 22 of 28, 381, 4 touchdowns, and a big win for the Bucs.
We got Baker in the Bucks, winning games, running it up, making throws in the clutch, wrote him off, shouldn't have. Beat the Saints, easy dub, number 1 in the South. Welcome to the club. You better watch out for the playoffs. We got Baker in the Bucks, 1, 2, 3, hike for the bottom mic, run it, hand the ball off to Rashad. Why we ain't scared of nobody? We will put up a fight. You don't wanna admit it. Baker's balling, that's right. Chris Godwin making plays every time he saves a day. Baker's still balling even though he barely gets paid. Perfect passer in the rain. Lambeau Field, he had a game. They said he was trash, and now he makes you feel the pain.
Mayfield's performance against the Packers earned him the NFC's Offensive Player of the Week.
He is just the 3rd QB in NFL history to have a perfect passer rating with 4 touchdowns and going north of 375 yards on the road. That is impressive stuff.
check.
one
Hello,
in the
hello.
South. Welcome to the club. You better watch out for the playoffs. We got Baker in the Bucks. 1, 2, 3, hike. Throw the ball to Mike. Run it and the ball off to Rashad. Why we ain't scared of nobody. We will put up a fight. You don't wanna admit it. Baker's balling, that's right. Chris Godwin making plays every time he saves a day. Baker's still balling even though he barely gets paid. Perfect passer in the rain. Lambeau Field, he had a game. They said he was trash and now he makes you feel the pain.
He is a quarterback who's got some real moxie. He transferred to OU and became a starting QB. A gunslinger mentality. I said, Mayfield for the Heisman Trophy. Mayfield's moving up the line for football's most recognized treasured prize. Fournette and Boykin are on fire. Oh, but it's about the team that's better. We'll know in December. Been to the whip, not too bad for a white guy. Make the whole team go wild. He's a magician, like Gary Houdini. A deep receiving core. Duran Shepard and Didi. We have a tight end finally. I say Mayfield for the Heisman Trophy. Landing in Norman randomly one night. Just wonder who in the hell is this guy? Not playing like Bradford and Jason White. Oh, well, that's a bit the possibility to become Super Bowl. Been to the whip, not too bad for a white guy. Make the whole team go wild. Baker is 4 years now. Turn off his Twitter feed. All use goal is inside. Get to Dallas or Miami. Teammates love his intensity. I said Mayfield for the Heisman Trophy. Come on, all you. OUS 5 Heisman Trophy winners, Jason White and Sam Bradford. This people wins, Bissell's and Billy Sims. Can we make it a 6? He is a quarterback, he's got some real moxie. He transferred to OU and became a starting QB. A gunslinger mentality. Say Mayfield for the Heisman Trophy. Quarterback, he's got some real moxie. He transferred to OU and became a starting QB. A gunslinger mentality. I said Mayfield for the Heisman Trophy.
You know Peyton and Brady and Newton and Breeze, Rodgers and Watson and Dalton and Wilson. But do you recall the most famous quarterback of all? Baker, the touchdown maker, had a very mighty throw. And if you ever saw him, then there is no doubt you know. All of the other ball clubs used to laugh and call us names, 'cause we never had a quarterback who played a decent football game. Then one Thursday evening sack, Tyrod took a hit, but Baker with his right arm might gave the Browns a win that night. Then how the players loved him as they shouted out with glee. touchdown maker. You'll go down in history. You'll go down in history.
When I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous. Okay. Woke up feeling dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous.
The Cleveland Browns select
Baker Mayfield, you were compelled to watch. Baker Mayfield.
Woke up feeling dangerous.
Do not confuse with dangerous.
Woke up feeling real dangerous.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Woke up feeling real dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous. Okay. Woke up feeling dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous. Okay.
Now in at quarterback, number 6. Baker, Baker, buddy boy, how you can throw. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baker, Baker, oh, baby, Super Bowl. Yeah, 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 yeah. Came from Norman where he walked on. Won a Heisman and got drafted at 1. Joined the Browns in their time of need. Showed them how to have a victory. Baker, Baker, buddy boy, how you can throw. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baker, Baker, oh, baby, Super Bowl. Yeah, 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 yeah. People look puzzled at a giant sound. Baker woke up the whole dog pound. He's ready to leave your team in the cold. Brady, Breeze, and Ben are getting too old. Baker, Baker, buddy boy, how you can throw. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baker, Baker, oh, baby, Super Bowl. Yeah, 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 yeah.
We can exist on a different plane. We can make our own rules. Why be a servant to the law when you can be its master?
The following program is a Dragon Den Sports presentation.
There's DQ.
DQ.
He doesn't know what he's in for. Trying to stop Tampa Bay. Let's all have a moment of silence and reflection.
On what?
For the first responders who are battling the wildfires in California. They did that before the Eagles game.
Did they?
Yeah. And I thought we should do it here.
Tom Brady sounded really sad about it. He probably knows everyone who lost their home. I want to talk about those Baker songs. You let me know when it's time to do that. I don't know if you have to do your little...
No, we have nothing to, no little thing to do. We can say welcome.
Welcome
to the live stream, little playoff live stream, everybody. Let's all cheer for ourselves being here, streaming and being playoffy, live streamish. Jameson is here. He's got tunes for us tonight. What do you got for us? I got. Hold on. Got a mic. What do you got? There he is. All right, what is that? What song is he playing?
Love it. Hey, do you guys know who Robin Zander is? Does anybody know?
I've heard that name.
Yeah. I saw it today and I was like, that guy's
Cheap Trick, huh?
singing the anthem?
What's that? I Want You to Want Me?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
one of them.
And I Want You for Christmas?
Surrender.
Whoa.
Guitar Hero guy.
Here comes Blake.
I did not expect Blake to jump in on that.
Jameson's right, though. It's all.
Guitar Hero 2.
All right, well, maybe he's
That'd be
probably
like-
from Tampa, right? There's no way they just go grab him.
He lives there now. He's not from there originally.
Okay. I'll bet a lot of people live in Florida now.
Yeah, what is that? He's from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
They should have got Fred.
Went to high school in Illinois, looks like.
I can only think of one Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to be artist from Tampa, Florida. Isn't the Biscuit from there?
Of course not.
Biscuit.
What are you doing, dude?
No one's doing the Biscuit.
Of course.
Jacksonville.
Just acting like Tampa and Jacksonville are the same thing?
They are in my head.
We welcome T.C. Fleming to the
Hey.
couch.
Hey, thanks for having me.
He's a coveted couch guest.
When will you
The
know
couch
about
is
the
a tough
lottery?
place to get.
When will I know about the lottery? I don't think I won.
For the game.
The ticket? The national championship?
Yeah.
I knew a week ago when I
You
went
told
on our
me?
podcast
Oh.
and told you.
Well, that maybe it's for everyone else.
We won. I'm
Yeah.
going. I'm on my way.
I thought the last you told me it was you were waiting. Who's going?
It's the family.
Oh.
Me, Tom, and Linda, and Daniel. The classic core four.
No uncle?
I don't have any living uncles.
Yeah, that felt like a.
So I thought I met your uncle when I went to the game with you.
He died.
That same guy died?
No, that was a cousin.
Oh,
that cousin.
damn! We almost had it.
He's thriving.
Okay.
He's in Hawaii. He won't be coming back from Hawaii.
Okay.
Because the other uncle he knew is no longer with us.
He's dead. Yeah, no, he's
Big fan of the show, right?
He's harassing the Chrissy Teigen in the sky now.
What was his name?
Sean.
Oh.
He got booted from social media a couple times.
Did he really?
He told Chrissy Teigen that she knew what she did with those kids.
Sean's dead, huh?
That was at a time when Twitter was against QAnon.
Moment of silence for Sean and the
gosh.
firefighters. And
So much there. So much going on.
also on the couch, Julie Dobbs. Julie.
QAnon to the wildfires and then my introduction. Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
What's going on?
Not much.
You ready to party?
Happy to be here. Got my pomegranate teenie ready to rock.
Well, that's why I had to bring you to because Jake has left us. TC's not in that game anymore, so.
Oh, really?
TC's not really an alcohol drinker.
I've never. Yeah, it's not for me.
Okay. Hey,
But if-
I'm here for you, Dan.
But if you want to do acid,
Yeah,
Just the hard stuff, right?
Yeah, hard drugs only.
yeah. Of course, Blake is on the couch.
Yeah.
Did we cheer for Blake?
No.
Woo!
No.
Hey!
Number one.
Blake's busy making sure everything gets done.
It's important.
We are busy,
Entertaining.
We're busy just fired up about Baker, so I don't know if I know you like to wet the beak a little bit, throw a little something on a game here and there, but I was telling you earlier, I'm in a bunch of pools, and I'm in a season-long pool that's now in the playoffs, obviously, that I've done okay in. Like my Monopoly game, we started out with 10 grand. I'm up to like 50. The leader is like at 150 right now, but now we're in the playoffs. And I thought I should save everything. I want all my energy to be focused into Baker. And every pool that I'm in, every last dollar that I could bet on these Monopoly games and whatever, it all hinges tonight on Baker Mayfield to win this game by at least 3 points.
Do you think he's
That's
going
all
to
he's
do
got to
good?
do it.
Yeah, I took the Redskins straight up.
Well, that's ridiculous.
I just don't. But that's what
Sir?
I'm pulling for, though.
Ridiculous.
Like I feel like I kind of got looped into this Baker thing. It's
I
like,
guess
yeah, we all
Jaden
love
had.
Baker.
Did Jaden Daniels have 4,500 yards? The thing is,
I can't stand the guy.
4,500 yards passing, 41 touchdowns.
The thing is that he just. I love it.
Oh, here's the thing.
The main point is that, and we could all agree.
Seven out of 32.
When we're looking at we could all. I think we could all agree.
Sterling Shepard has his kids in his little picture.
Everybody has kids.
He's officially my favorite.
That better be all of them. That better be all the
It
kids.
is. Yeah. Well, it'd be hard to just pick two.
Does it say Shepard Senior on his jersey?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Doesn't have a Tiffany Trump style
Yeah, so
child.
there's just a little linger or a Alexis Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Alexander.
Did Washington win the toss and elect to give the ball to Baker? And dude, look at that. That was just like nothing.
Right
Have
out
they
of the
learned
gates.
nothing?
Little roll right, easy first down. There we go.
Bucks unis due for an update?
Yes.
Stuck in basically the era of the expansion teams.
Yeah, these
when they
jerseys
worked
are
in expansion
Mike
No, they-
Allstott and work done.
Yeah.
They had worse ones.
You didn't like the old ones?
No. In between now
In between. What
and
was
then
it?
they had worse ones. The Mike Evans rookie year uniforms were terrible. The
So they're
numbers
Super
were
Bowl
ugly.
uniforms?
Yeah, these a couple years ago went back to these.
Okay.
See, don't hand the ball off. Why would you take the ball out of Baker's hands?
Yeah,
They're
the
gonna learn
the
that.
Jameis Bucks
Yeah.
jerseys were horrible.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I see what you're talking about now. Yeah, those suck. Those suck. But
So it was big news when they got these.
I just think the fucking, what is it called? Like champagne? Like that?
Pewter.
Pewter.
Yeah, that's the helmet color.
Don't like it.
Because for a long time, one of their blogs was called the Pewter Report.
Okay.
I love the
That's good.
NFL.
What do you guys think Leo Fournette's up to?
Leonard?
He said he was going to start next year.
Oh, really?
Baker.
And I think he
Looking left,
Oh,
looking
wow.
center, flushed out of the pocket.
Oh.
Whoa, that's
Look
an
at that.
interesting slide.
I think he was directing that towards Jerry Jones.
He
You
and
got a
Zeke
little nervy
are,
there?
Are,
You
so-
could've had a
they're
couple
starting
more
their own
yards.
league.
Dude, how funny is it that Zeke wasn't even active? They fucking
Hey.
They picked him up. They spent 2 days with him, and they're like, "It's worse
Wait,
than we
who?
thought." The Chargers.
The Chargers picked him up?
Yeah, we should have mentioned that on Friday. It might have happened.
I didn't know that.
Around that time. Or,
Okay.
But yeah, they picked him up and then didn't even
And that
put
was
him on
like
the game day.
Jerry and the Cowboys' whole thing was we wanted him to have a chance to play in the playoffs, and that's why we're going to let him go.
Almost.
Yeah.
Look at that touch on that ball.
That was a perfect spiral.
No, it was actually a duck.
2 attempts, 2 first down throws.
Do you think Manziel would have thrown a single touchdown pass in his college career if he didn't have Mike Evans?
Swope, bro.
I think Ryan Swope, yeah.
Swope.
We could all agree that just based on the team talent and how well they've played, like Baker should be the MVP this year.
I mean, that's what the V means valuable, right?
Yeah.
If it was truly the MVP.
Like if Josh Allen's not on that team, the Bills are still pretty good.
Do you guys want to hear my Ryan Swope story?
Like, it's one thing that he's like this about LeBron.
I know. It's
But, like,
weird.
everyone's like that about LeBron. It's LeBron.
I know.
To pick Baker Mayfield, a guy who hasn't been on your
Look at those
team
numbers.
Dude, here's the craziest shit about this, right?
And look,
Like,
he led the league in one of those categories.
Remind me to tell you my
It
Ryan
was
Swope story.
interceptions.
Tied for the most.
So what this shows, though,
He's a
is
giver.
that because even
No,
though
what
the
I heard.
Browns are like arm's length with him, if they fucking sniff having a quarterback you can root for,
Yeah, he's in.
he'll fall
Oh.
on 4 teams later. Like Baker was on the Rams,
It's
the
kind of sad.
Panthers.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
I bought that Rams jersey.
why not? Like, because he was. That's how desperate that they are. Like, they're like, all right, just don't sexually assault anyone now.
Yeah.
And even that,
See, look, the one incompletion is that.
yeah.
The most perfect pass you've ever
Stats don't
seen.
tell the story.
It's not
you know?
on him.
I just know that they didn't pick up any yards that play.
Just like those 16 interceptions. Those are all the exact same thing. Bounced out of the hands.
Like
It'd be really
Herbert.
funny. You know how like
Hey, this is a big third down.
Big third down, key play,
Thank you,
key
Dad.
play.
Throws
key
it into
play.
double
Oh.
coverage.
dude, he let him because there was nobody. You know, only where your guy can get it, right?
That's right.
Right, he knew what he was doing. He's confident in the field goal kicker.
Gosh, this is so much more fun than Cowboys games already.
Do you think Brandon Aubrey
Yeah.
knows the Tampa Bay field goal kicker?
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Okay.
Do you think they could make him the all-time kicker for the rest of the playoffs?
Brandon?
Yeah.
They should.
We'll just watch every week, every game.
I think
like,
they have
all
a
right.
field goal kicker group text.
They have something like that. Those guys do.
50 yards,
They
no
swap.
problem for Brandon
They should.
Aubrey.
They
What
swap
about this
with-
guy? Who's their kicker? Who knows it?
Kai Forbath.
Say suck up.
They're the ones that drafted Young Ho Koo, right?
No.
It looks like it's definitely
Atlanta.
McLaughley.
That was Atlanta, I believe.
Did Atlanta draft him? I think somebody else drafted him. But
I thought he's on Atlanta now.
Yeah.
He is.
The Chargers is
Someone else
you're talking
drafted.
about Young
Right.
Hoku.
Yeah.
It's been like a second round.
That's Chargers.
Oh,
you're
it was?
thinking
I
of,
think is where they
but
started.
you're thinking of. See, we got Kim Spins all around. You're thinking of that kid they drafted in the second round,
Florida
that Mexican
State.
kid,
Aguayo from Florida State.
Aguayo, yeah.
who either did or was accused of killing another student's turtle.
Oh no!
Do you remember that story? They put him in like the
I do
microwave
not.
at a frat house or
Oh
something.
no, that's messed up.
I
That's
swear
not
to God.
like the Wisconsin coach's
terrible.
kid did something
Yeah,
like that.
and that's how I learned about that.
A parrot in a microwave.
So would the shell not protect it? A serious question. Like how?
And I may be
How much
sparks.
protection does the shell?
We didn't have one
give?
available when we blew up a microwave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The shell's just trapping that heat.
Oh.
The shell's the problem.
And then that little. Like, what's inside the shell? Is it just like a little wormy thing?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Has anyone ever seen a turtle without a shell?
It's just a
Naked
snake.
turtle.
It's just a snake
Yeah.
with legs.
I assume.
Like, has anyone ever seen it?
I don't
though?
know that it can crawl out of the shell.
Are they born in a shell?
I think it's attached.
I have so many turtle questions, right?
Are
Like-
they born with the shell?
Can Video Man help?
Yes.
Probably just looks like Adam
We're
Silver,
looking for a
right?
naked turtle without a shell.
Because can you imagine birthing a shell? Like,
I've seen that. There's a cartoon where he got
like,
out of it.
does a mom
Look at
turtle
this.
birth
Look
a
at this.
baby
Let me see that
turtle in a
shit.
with a shell? Because
Wow.
that would be difficult.
Oh my god.
Well, not for her.
It just comes out with a shell.
Look at this. Little tiny.
What about
But is that right when it was born?
That's the thing.
I don't know when they took the Google.
Can you
Dude, at
find
the
what-
end, you're gonna have to see
I'm
birth,
just looking
turtle
at baby
birth.
turtle.
Like a turtle
Do they
being.
You have
sell?
to see it
Well,
leave,
it hatches
leave the
from an
vag.
egg, right?
I bet it.
Oh yeah, what the fuck? Did I just think a reptile was giving vaginal birth?
None of us know.
Yeah, okay. So when it
Look
comes
at
out
all
of the
these.
egg,
Look at all these. It
What a
comes out
dumbass.
with the shell.
They grow them.
harvest them.
Are they like really soft at first and then they harden?
I bet that they harden over
They fall
time.
from the sky.
What if a turtle has to take a paternity test?
So here's what happened with that kicker.
He has to come in a cup.
Okay.
And this is hey,
Those are so
trigger
cute.
warning.
They're nice turtles.
I want a baby turtle.
This is from the newspaper there. Aguayo was found in a fraternity living room. Another fraternity member was awoken by loud celebratory chants coming from the living room.
Turtle! Turtle!
Oh my God.
And he spotted one of the football players holding the house pet turtle, whose name was Turntle.
Oh,
He got
yes,
fucking
yes.
turnt, bro.
That's good.
Yes.
That's really good.
Like a
Its shell
party
was
turtle.
ripped from its body.
Oh, no.
That is effed up.
Yeah.
So it sounded like they had some of the similar questions to the ones.
How
we
do you
did.
even do that?
So it's
That's
like
terrible.
it's like a fingernail. The shell.
Oh.
Not a
Right?
good person if you do that.
No.
I'm gonna go. out
I
on a
imagine
limb.
it's like a fingernail.
Dude, do you know how many, if people were not afraid of, not even PETA, like legal trouble, how many frat, like, we just ended up with this pet stories that would blow your fucking mind? if
Oh
you
my
could
God.
just-
Well, you've already told us one about a dog.
Yeah. Our family dog found out what it felt like to have a sweet release at the hands of an offensive lineman.
To take a
Oh,
paternity
no.
test.
A sweet release.
Some
at
dude
the
gave him a
hands
hange.
Yeah.
of- What?
A
What do you
guy.
mean your family, like your dog?
My dog
Red
went and lived with
Rocket?
my brother at Tulane for like a year. It was insane.
Yeah.
The one time I went down to visit him, they had like a pool. Do you think they kept that up?
No.
They probably threw
fucking
fish in
green.
it.
And they had put in a kid's slide like on the edge of the pool. And when I got there, it was
Not a good
nighttime.
idea.
And I'm like, man, this is I get into New Orleans at 9, 10 o'clock at night. There's a party there, and I walk up, and you can see the pool from the outside. The dog is just sitting at the top of the slide, just by itself, outside. And there's brown, green water,
no.
and he's just asleep.
Oh.
I'm like I'm like a child, so I was like, there's no way this dog's gonna see summer.
Oh. You didn't save it?
What
You
was I
saw
gonna
a dog
do?
and you didn't save it?
I mean, it was his dog.
Yeah.
It's just my parents thought, yeah, let's let him take it to this house.
He
where
says
lives
he
with
wants to.
10 dudes,
so-
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible.
I mean, the dog got to come. I don't know that you're including that part of the story. Like, it was fun for
The
him.
dog did not want to do
Was
that
it,
at that point in time.
The dog
I don't think it was enjoyable for the dog.
He's wagging his little
I
tail.
think it was only
Like,
enjoyable
we
for the dog.
literally have, like, proof it was enjoyable for the dog.
How
though.
do you
Like,
know?
Well,
Yeah,
that's
but-
what I'm saying.
You mentally messed up that dog because you know
Was
he
it
just sought
neutered?
that for the rest of his
No.
life, and he was never able
Right.
to get it again.
That's true.
Scratching on every frat house's front door.
He sees the Greek letters and
Yeah,
goes
he's
nuts.
like,
Like, oh, another one.
And also notice I tell you guys the story, and I did not say, oh, it was their nickel corner who did it.
Oh.
Yeah. No,
It's
the
always a
o-
lineman's
lineman. That's kind of their business.
Gross.
Oh, they're going deep. Oh,
Wow.
what a catch.
Scary Terry.
What a
Wow.
catch.
Whoa.
That was a bit frightening.
Now sub in for me.
Damn, what
Tired.
a ball.
Whenever they drafted,
Oh, did we count that?
He'll hurry up
Can we
and
not
snap it
review
so they can't
everything?
review it, you know?
Oh, old man Blake. Blake has become old.
I
man.
love it, dude.
Can we just speed
Doesn't
this
want
along?
reviews.
I love
Come
it.
on.
that looks like a catch.
Can we not review everything?
When they got the top quarterback and receiver from Ohio State that year, did they think that 5 years later one of them would be a key member of the team and the other one would be a
Dead?
pancake on a local highway?
Would be
He was living like a guy.
talking to Uncle Sean.
Yeah. Uncle Sean's whipping his ass right now.
What's Urban like? Did you ever finish the Aaron Hernandez show?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot to give you an update on that on the
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
I did.
Fantastic.
Did Eddie?
Yeah, he dies.
That's what I've heard.
Why'd he keep that?
I don't know if he did or not, man. It's tough to communicate with Eddie.
Yeah.
You had to know that was true.
Yeah.
right?
Has he fallen off the wagon?
I don't know. But
Is
I
he-
mean, I will tell you. Like, I had to. Right now, I'm just on mute, but I think I just need to bail on like the main group text.
No.
Dude, I can't keep. It's just a lot of.
Is it fun?
It's just a lot of bad stuff.
Bad stuff.
Yeah.
Are they all talking about how they're going to break their sobriety?
I think most of them, at the time they have the phone in hand, it's already happened.
It's already broken
Oh, man.
their
So
sobriety.
basically, like, I just have a never-ending stream of drunk texts.
Yeah.
With like 13 to 20 people
Man,
in it.
it's
at any
11
given
a.m.
time.
right now.
It's crazy, dude. Like,
I thought
feel
you were just
bad,
talking about
but-
multitude. Like, our fantasy football, that BL, our thread, like the other day I opened there's 200
Oh yeah,
text thread. Like,
it's a lot of that too.
like during the NFL playoffs, that's all it is.
But this is what this is really is. It's just one person being like, "I messed up," and then 14 other people being like, "We're here for you" in various ways. But that happens every day.
Yeah, how indeed are you there for?
So at some
It's
point,
just like
It also-
on repeat.
It
Go
also
for it, Nick Lane.
validates, like, if you mess up, you're going to be like, I mean, others have.
no, that's not
We're
a good
good.
way to.
I think you're right.
Justify.
You don't want to go through it that way, but
Is
it makes
Eddie
you feel
out?
grateful and lucky.
You're
is,
running
is
your
Eddie
race.
what?
That's
Is he
good.
out?
Oh,
not
yeah.
of the closet, but of the center.
Oh yeah, he's well out.
Hey, big fourth down here.
It is.
Fourth
You
and a long two.
Would you go for it here, Dan?
Yeah. If you're playing Baker, you need some points.
Would you protect
Oh,
him?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. There's the throw to make.
The longer
Probably
ones
not.
he has down.
What they wanted to do there.
That's kind of a
Speaking
Dak,
of a fourth and
a
short,
little Dak special there.
watching the Packers earlier, is there any chance ever McCarthy's letting a tight end come up to him and be like, I can fucking do the sneak thing? Like, the Packers have that craft dude just
Yeah.
run tush push for him.
And apparently it was because he told LaFleur I
Yeah.
should do it.
LeBron, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and they did it one time, and they did it out of the motion, too.
How
It's
can
like,
you have the
there's
two
no way the
polar
Cowboys would
opposites
ever
of
do
things
that,
I love
ever.
and things I hate on the
Oh,
screen?
my God,
at
yeah,
one
that's
time?
tough.
Unbelievable.
There's nothing better than the Kevin Hart documentary.
It's really good.
Even if you don't like if, it's better if you don't like Kevin Hart. I don't like Kevin Hart.
He's crazy.
They got like cameras on his plane as he's getting drunk, and everyone on his plane is just the guys on his payroll. Like all of his friends, he just like pays them to hang out, and then he gets drunk and loses at poker. It's just like going around the table like, "You're just draining my life." Like
It's wild.
Just getting mad
So it's
at all
not
of
like
them.
endorsed by Kevin Hart.
It is. It is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, yeah. That's how they got on
But-
the plane.
No, I mean the documentary.
Yeah, but he's saying like he still lets all that shit in there.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
It's not like what LeBron would do.
Okay, then yeah, I have to give him credit for that. Then.
Like, are you kind of pathetic? You just take all of my money. You don't do anything.
They've already made a movie about this kid.
Who is he? What wrestler is
the
that?
one-legged wrestler.
I'd like to thank our sponsor, Tito's Handmade Vodka.
Hey.
Tito's. Oh, I was the only guy chanting. Distilled from the first legal distillery in Texas and founded by sixth-generation Texan Bert Tito Beveridge, Tito's is American-made at its best. Since selling the first case in 1997, Tito's has come in a standard bottle with a modest paper label, so all you pay for is the high-quality vodka inside. Simple, smooth, and mixes with anything. Tito's is America's favorite vodka for a reason. 6 times distilled till it's just right, naturally gluten-free, Julie.
Yay.
Tito's is a high-quality spirit made for the smoothest martinis and the best Bloody Marys. Beyond the bottle, Tito's has gained a reputation for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits around the world to serve its communities and do good for dogs. It is the vodka for dog people, after all. Make your next cocktail like I have with Tito's. And learn more at titosvodka.com. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Incorporated, Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Distilled from corn. Copyright 2025. Crafted to be savored responsibly. Hooray for me for
Yay,
reading all that.
Dan! Yay, Tito's!
Tito
correctly.
beverage.
We love you, Tito's.
Thank you, Tito's. Yes, Julie had me buy, what did I get? You had me get some ginger beer.
I did.
Ginger beer.
Yep.
Little fever
Ginger
tree.
beer and pomegranate juice.
Pom Pom. I got Pom.
You
is
got
the
palm
brand, right?
juice.
Yeah.
Yes. So we could have Moscow mules and pomegranate martinis.
We could have what?
Moscow.
Did I say it weird? Let's all laugh. What I do? Moscow.
I had
Moscow.
I had the
Moscow.
other thing though. What's the big juice?
Didn't I
you
say
made me
Moscow?
get?
You said Moscow.
Moscow.
I said whatever.
Hey, I'm running down to pick some stuff up from Moscow.
The big juice. I got the big juice. What's that big juice? Cranberry juice.
Yeah, you got cranberry juice too.
Yes.
You got it all.
Happy Tito's to everybody.
Happy Tito's.
Bake show.
It tastes really good.
Ooh. Here's Look at that. Look at how he handed it off. He's like, look.
Got the line
he showed
set
him
up
exactly
properly.
where to run. Yeah.
Good question.
They don't advertise with us, so.
I know somebody already said it, but it could have been the Cowboys running back.
It could have been the Cowboys running
Bucky
back.
Irving.
He was on the board whenever the
But then
Trey
who would
Lance
have
pick came
I don't know
up.
if you guys have heard.
Well, who would have played quarterback in game 17 then?
That's true.
Yeah. No, if that's
Jameel Showers.
Damn, what's he up to now?
Dude, the camp where I swear this is true. The camp where Romo got hurt and then Kellen Moore got hurt. You remember this, don't you?
I do.
Dak was behind Jameel Showers.
A lot of people said Jameel was a little better.
People were raving about
Yeah.
fucking Jameel Showers in camp. I'm like, this guy's not
Yeah.
even. He's like a safety.
Yeah, he was a UTEP.
I think so. And then everybody just got hurt.
he was
like
the
a week
competition
later, they're
for
like, "Oh, we're
Manziel.
gonna go with Dak."
Like
what?
Manziel's the year he won the Heisman, it was a training camp competition with Jameel Showers.
That's
and Johnny
right.
Manziel.
I forgot he
Yeah.
transferred. I bet he works at a. I bet he's a partner in a gym.
Yeah, it feels safe.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of his brother. Golden.
Goes to the
Mhm.
cool Instagram social media church.
One would hope. I think everyone anywhere near the NFL goes
It took
to
me a
the cool
second.
social media church.
I got you.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
I found out one of our friends' sisters goes to a cool social media church and has started talking a lot about seeing demons.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean by this?
So we.
You know, I don't know how literally she means it, but the fact it's not clear how literally she means it is a little concerning, right?
So she goes to the church and sees demons there?
Well, she goes to the church
Make
and
an
then,
appointment?
and then I think out in the world, you know, whenever she's not at the church.
Why don't they put
she
the ball
sees
in his hands, Dan?
Did you just ask if she had
That's
an
like
appointment with the demons?
Trying to establish the
They're just
ground
trying to
game.
kill clock.
Why?
They're milking this. They got the lead.
Yeah.
I'm glad
That's
I
true.
don't
'Cause
see
what's his name's a
demons.
horrible
That sounds
coach.
terrible.
We need to get. Oh, could you imagine if Baker would have gone?
Belichick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Belichick would still be in New
Golly.
England if Baker would have gone there.
Maybe he could see if he has any eligibility left and walk on at North Carolina.
Did you see Adam Schefter trying to take credit for like breaking the what's his name news, Mike Vrabel. Like we've just learned, like as reported the other.
Don't
really?
hurt him. Don't hurt him.
How about the second the season ended, everybody said Mike Vrabel is going to be the coach.
His job is so pointless.
Jesus,
Did they get the first down or no?
No.
He wasn't especially close.
Yeah, anyway.
Okay.
My Ryan Swope story.
Yeah. What was your Ryan Swope story?
So I was running the board for Bad Radio. Gribble was producing. And it was right after the season. Because if you remember, Ryan Swope had like a bunch of concussions and ended up.
I would never forget that.
Yeah. So he was on Bad Radio. It was part of like Panini, you know, that shit where they just guys are getting drafted and they throw you people.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to explain if you don't know the setup of the control room. But Gribble's next to me, and he's like he would stand up during the show, but he still had like a very tall chair behind him, and some really fucking lame news had broken, and Cat wrote everyone up for not telling him about the news.
In there.
It's a common thing, folks. I don't know if you're aware of how this works, but if you, Danny's here, right? Yeah. You got if there's some news, then you need to make sure it doesn't.
We need sad
It
music
doesn't matter.
for this.
There's what constitutes news. Who knows? But you need to tell him.
The ticker people
like a
know
dark
about
thing.
this.
And I feel like what happened was
Yes.
maybe it just went out over the air. Like the producer and board op talked, and then the ticker guy put it over the air. And so while Ryan Swope is on the phone again, Tom Aggie, he sees this email that he got written up, and not fucking lying to you, dude, picks up like a heavy rolling office chair and threw it against the wall as hard as he could. and like they were in there, and I saw Bob look up, and they're still on the phone with Ryan Swope. And Gribble's all red, and it was super fucking loud. You know, it's a steel chair. And our boss sits behind us with a window right there. You see obviously what he's doing. And he just starts screaming, and I'm like, dude, he's right there. Like, your boss's fucking office. He can see you.
Let him watch.
And then we can finish the interview with Ryan Swope, and then Gribble just acted like nothing happened.
Wasn't there one where it was a Stars trade, and you proved that you weren't there, so you got the letter taken out of your file?
That one, yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You originally had a letter put in your file.
You had a letter in a file.
Well, like
for
it was
a
just
Stars trade. Not
He said,
being-
no, take that letter out.
Everything like that they write you up for, that's in a file.
I never really even knew about this file system.
I'm sure you had a big one.
Mine was Rugnet Odor not making the opening day roster.
So you had a file that says you did not report that?
Yeah, I think Julie was written up for the same thing too.
No way. My
Yeah,
file
if
was
you're
perfectly clean.
if you're like
No,
on
if you're
the air at
if you're
that
on the
time,
crew.
you're getting a charge.
I had a file
not
about
you, but
Rugnet
us.
Odor, and I didn't
Yeah,
know.
because I didn't bust in.
Oh.
Breaking news: Rugnet Odor not on the roster.
Jerked his brother
But
off.
I was
So if he was on the roster, would you have to report that too?
No, but it was big news that he wasn't on there.
Okay,
Yes.
so subjectively, it's hard to tell.
Oh, very, yeah.
I see.
Remember when he gave his brother a paternity test?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he pulled a
Rugnet on Rugnet.
Did you have?
He's a new.
I got you.
Oh, shucks.
Oh, you
Those are
got
some
me. Give me
pink
again,
pants.
bro.
Give me 15 minutes. Yeah, that was always fun. The Gribble tinder box that could explode.
Only head coach that wears his hat backwards?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And we'll be the only.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if there's some other guy that might.
No, and I'll tell you why he'll be the only one. Because he's the end of an era. Like, guys now don't do that.
Backwards hats?
Yeah, like cool, young, hot coach guys don't.
I kind of miss it. I mean, I really miss it.
They have to show their cool
actually.
hair.
Yeah.
Not
right.
Yeah, like I don't know what's happened to people's hair these days.
What? Go on.
Got something here.
I don't know. Like I liked the backwards hat era. I don't know. Hair has gotten out of control.
You like the
mo-
backwards
the
hat era.
mullets and yeah.
Oh, the perms.
Yeah, who would ever?
I don't know. It's okay. You're cool. Like it's me. I'm the one that's weird.
It's
You're
just-
normal.
It's just because your kid wants one. I know you've been fighting the mullet for
Oh
years.
no, he's not there yet. But
He should have like some sort of a
faux hawk.
No, it should be okay for him. Like, you know, if like if you wore like native dress to school or something and you were like 25%.
Let's get a pick. Let's
He's
give
Canadian.
Baker the ball right here. Come on.
Yeah.
He's Canadian.
He should be able to rock a mullet anytime he wants.
Oh,
That's first down.
Is that a wolf haircut, TC?
Zach Ertz looked very
A wolf
unathletic.
A wolf
Yeah.
cut. I think you're right.
Yeah.
That's what that's called?
Yeah.
It's just a mullet that I haven't been into the shop for a while. I need
'Cause
to call the lady.
I think the wolf is like sort of like a mullet, but not quite as mullety.
I mean, it's mullety whenever it's fresh, you know.
Yeah, right.
She's seen the picture enough times. She doesn't need to see it again.
Uh-huh.
But every time I just take in the picture of God, I'm blanking on his name. The Vikings defensive end also played for the Chiefs.
Jared
initially.
Allen?
Jared Allen.
Jared Allen is
Just
your
taking a
fucking
picture of
haircut
Jared
picture?
Allen every time. Yeah.
That rules.
Number 69.
I said, make me look like this.
He was a beast.
He was.
He had that little rope sack dance.
Yeah.
Are we good with Spinks for a quarter update?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We are manning the chat on YouTube.
We gonna finish introductions?
Damn.
Ooh.
I think Jameson wants to be introduced.
Well, you
Okay.
introduced
Jameson,
me.
everybody.
All right,
Jameson
clap,
on the
everyone
piano.
clap for
did that.
Jameson.
I was already
I've just been
introduced.
sitting and enjoying the gold, but I
Yeah,
guess
he was.
Jameson.
He was introduced.
Damn.
Caitlin Noblock is here, everybody.
Okay, well that's
Deflect,
we
deflect.
don't usually do it during the game, but go ahead.
Ooh. Passive aggressive Dan.
Nah, we're just having
Just
a
joshing?
little good time here, watching Vita Vea
Mm-hmm.
and Yaya.
That's back to the guy who had his kids out there. That's a dick move because now every other wife who's
Great
watching
point.
this,
Yeah, how
is
come
like,
you didn't do
Yeah.
that?
So you can do that? Are you
Right.
ashamed? Why?
Right.
Why not bring me?
Right.
What if someone had their
Wait
wife
till the
in their
first guy who
picture?
does his wife, dude.
Same guy?
So, well, could it?
Yeah.
You know who
Is
would
it
do
the
their
same
wife?
package then?
Andy Dalton would do his wife.
Yeah.
Would have his wife with him.
Cooper Rush
Doug
would.
Christie.
Yes.
Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner. Brando Warner, dude.
All the
Matthew Stafford.
if you wear the rubber ring,
Kelly.
Yeah, rubber,
Kelly in there, like
rubber ring gang for
Ain't
sure.
insufferable.
rubber ring is a gateway to your wife being on intros with you. And then your wife will be running out of the tunnel with you.
One day.
Is the quarter over?
Well, you know we
Yeah.
do this together.
Oh man.
All right, let's try to check in with Spinks. Chris Spinks is Spinks. Everybody is.
Cheesecake Factory chat.
We can't hear you yet, Spinks.
Oh,
So hold on.
no.
Hold on. If you can hear us, then hold on a sec.
I see
If you're
him.
in line to vote,
We're trying to hook that up. And while we wait for Spinks to be able to, yes, we've introduced Caitlin Noblock. Caitlin's awesome.
Howdy, hi.
Caitlin does our theme song, of course. We're all familiar with that. Oh.
All right.
Oh.
I love it.
I guess,
Live performance.
I guess Jameson doesn't want to. Once you started singing, he stopped. Father
Baja
of
Chipotle, a new flavor of Miss Vicky.
father of intern Jack,
Hell yeah.
BL.
Yes.
The greatest thing he's ever
Yo,
given
yo,
us
yo,
is
yo.
intern Jack.
Your intern. Wait, what?
Do you know intern Jack?
Wait, did he work for the state fair for a little bit? Yeah. That what? Mind blown.
Isn't he great?
Yes.
quarterback.
Jack's awesome, man.
He showed Emily and I around the fair. He's great.
The great Jack Lieber.
Aww.
Jack
no
Lieber.
idea.
What do you mean shown around the fair?
He showed us around the fair.
I bet he did.
Here's Big Tex.
Yeah.
It's a very large place.
This is
and
the Cotton
Emily was
Bowl.
having
Yeah.
Emily was having a panic attack. We really needed some help.
Yeah, I
teacup
bet Emily
ride?
was having a
She
panic
was having
attack.
the
She
biggest
was,
panic attack.
she was well out of her
It was a
comfort zone.
lot.
Here's where we sell
It
trucks.
was a lot. Yeah.
Didn't you buy a mattress though?
I did.
He had to deal with Dude Perfect at
I
the fair
did.
also.
That's right. He told
That was
us
the same day.
Oh,
Yeah, he was like, sorry, I'm a little tired. I just got done with Dude Perfect.
He told us they were, dude, not so perfect.
Yeah.
Next to BL, we have Ryan. Ryan on the back row. Ryan, what's your bit?
Hello.
His bit is he's got a dope hoodie.
This whole thing?
That is a cool hoodie.
What else? What else about me?
Yeah, you got anything?
No, I don't have anything. I'm just glad to be here.
How much have you donated to the Wildfire Red Cross?
The
Fund?
most. All of it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Duh. It's like-
Next
Red
to
Cross is
Ryan,
scam.
we have Chris, who is a photographer
Hello?
of some note.
Think it's a scam?
Is that right, Chris?
I'm a non-profit photographer.
Would you like to promote your website or anything?
My Instagram, sure.
Okay.
Flashback Media Works.
That's good.
Okay. I did check out your website.
Thank you.
That's pretty
Yeah.
That is
Very
cool.
Seemed to be like pictures and stuff. I was like, whoa. Wonder who took these, and I think it was you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was me. Thank you.
All right. We keep introducing the back row. This is Clinton.
Clinton.
Named after Hillary, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your bit, Clinton?
Don't really have one. Just
No?
Here from San Antonio.
You came up from
Actually,
San
no,
Antonio
I mean, I
today?
guess-
I was there whenever his wife learned that his dog ate her rabbit.
Yeah.
What?
TC comforted my wife one-on-one through one of the top 5 tragedies of her life.
Explain.
It was just me and his wife sitting there in a room, and she received a call from him to let her know the dogs had gotten out. They'd gotten into the rabbit's cage, and they just mauled that rabbit to death. And then
Kid
she
rabbit,
started
right?
Crying.
It was the kid's rabbit?
It was the kid's rabbit,
Yeah.
but it become hers. Like it
Yeah.
slept on her chest.
Sure.
It was.
Oh, no.
And I get to.
Can a
I
rabbit
know that
become
the only
yours? Like, I
person
didn't
there
know
that
that.
I think
is TC.
Yeah, and I'm just in a room.
You
It's just
just-
me and this lady.
I think it should
She's weeping.
I think it should be cleared up. Like, you guys now know each other, but that was the first time you'd met in person.
Definitely.
Absolutely, first time
yeah,
we met in
yeah.
person. Had maybe chatted on DM a couple times, but yes, he shows
There-
up, and within meeting us like 2 hours later, my wife is sobbing on his shoulder.
It was not a situation I felt equipped for.
No.
The car
'Cause you
ride
didn't
from
care.
my house back to the coffee shop where they were at.
Were you like, it's just a rabbit?
I was trying very hard to care.
It sounded like you were just what she
But
needed
it's
in
not
that
something
moment.
that came naturally to me.
Did you try to take advantage of her in her tender state?
That felt like the wrong thing to do.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
This is what the rabbit would have wanted.
Thanks.
Yeah, the rabbit would have
Where's
wanted
the
us to do
flag?
it.
I knew he had her in rabbit position, so I had to race back.
Right. While she's...
Yeah, it's like, oh, she'll fall into his arms.
Can I say something potentially racist?
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Do you guys think that Jaden Daniels kind of looks like a black guy from the 70s or 80s?
I'd like to see another
So,
picture
like you're
of him.
saying, he looks
Yeah,
real cool?
Give us a minute.
No, yeah. I mean, he's
Not with the helmet.
but like he has like a really thin mustache. Yeah, I don't hate that take. And he just looks like he kind of looks like a baseball player.
This is a
from the
big
70s.
4th and 1, guys.
Skinny.
Okay. Big play alert from Dan.
Oh, that's such a big play. They were like, time out.
Mm-hmm.
Time
Whoa.
out.
Also, as the husband of a Colombian wife, I can assure you, you do not want to. You cannot handle a Brazilian wife.
Yeah, bro.
Okay,
I mean,
you were texting me earlier.
I'm just slapping the car listening to you.
I was trying to tell him.
Yeah, I mean, there's just zero chance.
Don't you want to see it though?
I mean, you want to see it, but you know, that's a Die Hard movie every second of your life, and you know, you just. You know, for me, I love it because the action is the juice.
Yeah,
but, you
that's
know, for a guy who likes a peaceful life,
You feel like I can't handle that.
I don't think it would be something you would enjoy.
How do you think the Roast Twins would handle that?
Oh my
Stepmom,
god.
Brazilian
The new
stepmom.
moms
Oh my
from
gosh.
Brazil and doesn't
Oh
take their
boy,
shit.
that'd be good.
The roof would blow off.
You should respect your dad.
We have just conjured my dream. This is I can't think of anything fucking better than this.
If I had only been there when that rabbit died,
Yeah.
she'd be the stepmom already.
Uh-huh.
Did they convert?
Yeah.
Fall forward.
Austin Eckler.
You know, Jorts once had a tour end in Brazil, and I believe he added about 4 more months to his time in Brazil because he'd taken a Brazilian lover.
Oh.
So you might want to talk with him more.
That's a
about-
guy who can handle it.
Yeah, he seems like he'd be in. Yeah, that's. He seems more Clinton-ish. Next to Clinton is Nani.
Hey.
I met Nani at the Ranger game.
Sorry.
Yeah. I had to come get my hug from Jake because he didn't come to the Ranger game for some weird reason.
I was busy.
What was that? Was that Hab?
Yeah.
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 Did
Yeah.
you remember what day it is? Did you tell the other people at the Hab?
No, but I wrote it in my thing that day.
Okay, nice.
I was fucking bummed.
Hope
dude.
everyone's
That
having a
was
good
tough
time out there.
Yeah.
It was a good time. We were starting the wave.
I was hoping so, yeah. I was hoping to wake up the next morning and have McAfee be like, this podcast had somebody run on the field and jack off.
They
Nothing.
They almost got no hit. Do you remember that, Nani? They were like,
that's so perfect.
It was like no hit through 7 or something. Yeah, that would have been great, but they didn't.
I wonder if somebody gave the update.
Now, why did Jake need to give you a hug?
Oh, because I'm Eleanor's mom,
Are you just trying here?
whose dad couldn't be here today.
Or anywhere.
Or everywhere.
Is he with Uncle Sean?
Yeah, he's with Uncle Sean.
Talking sports.
And the Redskins quarterback?
I don't think it
Dwayne
can
Haskins.
really be called a bear trap if you straight up lay it down for yourself and you're like, what the fuck does this do?
And
What do you think?
And Eleanor, your child, who Jake called hot, right?
Right,
Is that the
yeah, my
same?
stepdaughter.
Hot name,
Got
right?
it. Got it.
Yeah.
Got
How
it.
old is she?
You think
She's
Eleanor's
8.
a hot name?
8.
Oh,
Yeah.
a hot 8-year-old?
Yeah, I know, right?
Probably like a PA for Broad City or something, you know, my type of.
What do you think of Blake's story about the
She's
gas station
Roosevelt.
lady he'll run into? Have you heard that?
A lot of noise.
Yeah,
Who
a
kinda
few
like
times.
throw out the dead kid card all the time?
Yeah.
Are you playing that
okay,
right here?
so I don't all the time, but I was at the casino one night, and some guy tried to pick me up with the pickup line, hey, does your husband know you're down here so late? And I might have replied, probably not, he's dead.
That's fucking fantastic.
Dude offered to buy me so many drinks, felt so terrible. It was pretty entertaining.
And he also knew you were single.
Yeah,
you
right.
have
He
to
got
use-
I hope you
everything
took
he needed
them.
out of
Take the
that.
drinks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Take the drinks.
Use it to
Might
your
as
advantage.
well.
And then Colton. Colton's our CPA. Colton
Hey.
See you back there.
is the guy trying
Jake.
to steer our company from not running into the ground.
His intro will be short because it costs money.
That's right. Anytime we call Colton, he's like, hold on, let me start the timer here.
Yeah, I left the house about 3 hours ago.
Yeah. We'll get billed for
Is
this.
he the most swole CPA you've ever seen?
He's pretty
He's
cut.
up there, yeah.
It's cut scissor.
He'll let an extra button go on the dress shirt on you.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I would, Blake.
What do you got, Colton? You want to promote anything? You got an Instagram?
No, I'm not allowed to.
Facebook?
Not allowed to.
We can't promote.
Interesting. Your business can't promote?
So
It's interesting.
mysterious.
Yeah, that sounds. I like to be involved with a shady business like
I
that.
mean, think about it,
CIA
though.
or
It makes
something.
sense. You don't see a lot of. I don't know.
Yeah,
these-
legal professionals.
Yeah.
You're typically.
Unless you're like on the
There's
top
some
of
law.
an on fire 18-wheeler screaming.
Yeah,
down
Brian Longcar
35.
can promote.
Really?
Personal injury, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Dan, I had my first roast by my daughter today.
Okay, how old is she?
She's 4.
All right.
I was watching football, and she was like, Daddy, I want to watch Bluey. I'm like, no, we're watching football. Well, why do you like football? You don't play football.
You don't.
Ooh, yeah.
You don't.
Is it because you don't have any friends?
Oh.
And I was,
yes.
I was like, I'm just watching football, Annabelle. Like, good Lord.
I get that all the my daughters would be like, "Who's your friend?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm friends with Jake." No, you work with him. A real friend. I don't know. And she's like, "You don't have any, do you?"
They're just working towards that.
I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I like Jake, Blake.
What? Wide open.
Damn, wide open.
Baker would have had to work for that, though, right? Nobody's getting that open.
No, well, this will be great. This is what he needs. 4-point deficit. Boy,
Do
he's
you
got
think-
McCarthy face over there.
Why do you know the Bluey song?
I love kids.
It's pretty creepy.
No, dude, he definitely does. Like, I could see him on Sesame Street, and I'd fucking buy it. I'd be like, this guy, I'm not creeped out by this.
Who?
Jameson.
Jameson?
Or there's a million. There's Danny Go. Anybody familiar with Danny Go? I don't know. There's a bunch of these people that have 700 million views.
Coming back.
And running our video today, the great Clayton. Clayton.
Yeah.
Clayton.
Guy who knows how
I
to
say
build
it
his
like-
own gun.
Wait, what?
If you ever need a gun built.
Clayton built a gun?
That man, right? Dude, name a day that ends in Y, and Clayton built a gun that day.
Really?
He could build a gun with the Major Payne style.
Are you gun guy?
Hanging upside down, blindfolded.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
cool.
Yeah,
Are you
Clayton
like a
and I,
prepper?
We went to the range once.
I think I think of Clayton as a mini prepper.
Yeah.
Is that wrong?
He's got a good plan.
Do you have a backup generator?
Yeah.
He'll have yours.
You have a power wall?
We all need a friend like that we can call in case you need help. Yep.
Yeah, like cell phones will work.
Where do you keep your bug out?
I don't have one. I know.
Hey, did we just ignore Spinks, or are we not
I
doing
believe
Spinks?
we had technical difficulties.
Unable to get Spinks?
I have a hard time understanding what that sentence means.
Oh, there he is. He's trying to talk.
There he is.
Yeah, when you need him.
He's just gonna have to do
He's
sign
been
language.
silenced.
What if he types stuff to us?
Thanks. Sign language?
Yeah,
He's
do the
saying
sign
he
language.
loves us. I know a little bit of sign language.
Keep going.
Why a little bit?
He's
Does it mean any more
trying
than
to
I
read
love
what
you?
he's saying.
That's the shocker. He said shocker.
He could do like a Love Actually and just hold up some signs.
There you go.
What is Love Actually?
It's
The
a
movie.
film.
What is
while-
Love Actually?
feel
While
like
they're
I've
trying to
heard-
figure out the Spinks audio situation,
You need to
let
watch
us
Love
just think.
Actually.
I would
Did you guys
recommend
eat
against.
yet? If you
I
haven't
want
eaten,
to
go
watch
down
so
at
you can
halftime. But
review it.
Aspen
I think
Creek
you'd like this.
Grill has hooked us up, man. I swear to God, this place is awesome.
Those wings are fantastic.
They've hooked us
Smoke
up before, but we got taco bar downstairs. We got wings. We got shrimp. We got meat. We got chicken. What don't they have? And if you mention to your server or bartender at Aspen Creek in Irving that you heard about them here on our show, they will honor a free order of fried pickles or queso.
Let's
Wow.
go.
So
Someone please do this.
anytime between now and
I'm
the end of
begging you,
January.
one
Someone
person.
do this. I just think it'd be funny for the waiter.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
It's
say
like whenever
yeah.
we wanted him to tell him Rich Phillips sent you.
Yeah.
Yeah, please do. Aspen Creek Grill.
Go
Yourself
to
some
Aspen
queso.
Creek sometime between now and the end of January, and just get some free fried pickles,
Those wings
and
are
then walk out. Or order a horror. You should probably order
Order
a
a
whole
what?
meal there. A horror meal.
What do they have there at
They have a
Aspen
horror
Creek?
meal. Yeah.
I heard
kind of
about this on the
establishment
dump
is
zone.
this?
I'll take queso and
And the horror.
Yeah,
A
some
sucky.
fried pickles and a whore.
That's right. Horror.
Look, Dan.
What's that? What am I looking at?
It says Baker Mayfield on the screen. You like him? I guess it's
won
highlighting
an
he won
award.
the Heisman.
Did he?
Surely he did, right? There's a picture of him holding the Heisman Trophy on the screen right now.
Which was really unexpected as a walk-on.
Yeah, nobody thought he could.
Yeah, that's a great point.
You know?
I guess the what 2 times I've dealt with cops and alcohol was involved. One time I was not very impaired at all, and the other time I was really impaired and was just kind of like, I'm just going to go along. So I don't really know where his head was at. But do you think Baker thought he was going to get away?
You know, that's
Like, what's
that's the
Baker
confidence that
drunk
defines him.
Well, just like when he's standing there, the cops have him up against that wall, and he's like, "Fuck it, I'm going." Like,
Yeah, he escaped the pocket.
the one where they body check him into the concrete
Yeah.
wall.
Nice.
Yeah. How can you be a Baker fan without knowing some of his
They
biggest
just make
moments?
you memory hole as fuck ups.
I don't know that.
He wasn't a Browns quarterback then.
No.
It was while he was at OU, so then it's just,
You've never seen the video of him getting trucked by the cops.
No.
well, we know what we're doing at halftime.
Are we doing half Blaked?
Whoa.
We got a big halftime show planned.
Nice.
I mean, it looks like a Reno 911 sketch. Like it's like in night vision and everything.
Yeah,
And he just takes
Yeah.
off like
Tries
on
to
a
juke
cue.
Trudy.
Yeah. The funniest part about it too, to me, is like he has a really distinct like chop. Like his running,
Yeah.
I would know
Seeing
that
it in
was
that
him.
context, yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And then seeing him do that in the streets is very funny to me.
Yeah, like it's an Iowa State defender.
Yeah, no difference.
TC, Hall of Famer or no? Mike Evans.
Yes. Can I tell you a story from my life, Dan?
Okay.
So I'll answer any questions you have, but none of the answers are going to be interesting. But my wife briefly checked into the ER today. She's fine. It's no big deal. But I'm just trying to explain why I was sitting in the ER. So I was sitting in the ER, and a guy walked in, like kind of holding his limb against himself and crying a lot. And he's kind of a hard-looking guy who probably didn't cry a bunch. So he's trying not to, like, sob. He's just trying to, like, cry quietly in the corner. And then he got on the phone to his mom and told her that a dog had bitten off his fingers.
Plural there?
What?
Fingers?
He said, it was reported to me fingers, but from then on, I'm staring at him and trying to figure out what I can, right?
Yeah.
I think it was just the right pointer.
That's your most likely.
Yeah. And then he was calling around trying to get the vaccination status of the dog.
Oh.
Was how he was spending the brief moments where he could
rabies.
not cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or they just cut the head off.
Yeah.
That is
Send
what
it
they
to
would
Austin.
do.
That's right. That's right.
I wondered about the fate of the dog. I feel like the dog couldn't have been breathing right then. He just seems like a guy who wouldn't take it quietly if a dog bit off one of his fingers.
You could tell that about him.
It was my guess. It was my sense.
Man. Are you allowed to just go hang out at, like, in the waiting room at, like, JPS?
I don't think so. They had a lot of questions for me.
Okay.
Like, cause Megan, I parked the car, you know, so she's just sitting in there, and so they didn't let me just like walk in. They weren't just like, oh, it's probably with someone. They were like, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they kind of even do that, like, at the maternity wards and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But, man.
There's a lady just walking around asking for iced tea, and they told her if she didn't stop, they were going to kick her out. So it's a really cool place.
Yeah.
It's a weird place to go for iced tea.
You might.
I think she had a reason to be there other than the hoping to score iced
She
tea.
could go to Aspen Creek or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Surely there's better places for iced tea.
I don't think she had the budget.
Oh.
Even with the free queso.
Yeah. So, boy, she would kill for some free queso right now.
Yeah, man, those are hot spots. If you end up in like the waiting room of a
lot of smells.
Jeez, dude, yeah, that's a tough environment. Probably worse than jail, to be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah.
Jail, there's a lot of passing out in jail. I guess there's passing out in the hospital, dying. Also, but
Spinks.
Yo.
Hey!
Spinks. We're going to get a little chat update for our...
Coming in hot. Ooh. So am I. Go.
There we go.
God dang it.
How we doing, y'all?
Horrible.
Y'all still got me?
We're gonna let Blake try
I
to
can't
fix
hear
it.
y'all now.
I hate this.
Don't let it bother you. Nobody's upset.
Nobody's upset. That
We can make it fun.
We're doing the test on the air, not in the 2 hours before.
Remember when we echoed on the radio? That was like one of my favorite
It was
days
during
ever.
Snowmageddon.
Yes, during Snowmageddon. That was so
awesome.
fun. All of Dallas got to hear us echoing.
That was wild.
Yeah.
Well, now the whole world can.
That's right. That's true.
That's right.
Much bigger now. I'm bigger and better.
This bathroom is.
Let's try it again, Spinks.
No.
Spinks. Oh, he can't hear me now. We could use this opportunity to thank Lone Star Beer for sponsoring.
Hey.
You know what?
Yay.
I could use one of those. Colton, will you grab me one?
I'm allowed to touch it.
No, you can't. The blue one. I want a blue beer.
I know.
I know.
Oh, what do you
My-
mean I know?
I need another Pomtini.
Yeah,
well,
will you pass that down?
right now
Thanks.
we're focused on Lone Star.
Blake, would you like a Lone Star?
I'll drink bleach, please.
I feel like the salesperson
Again, the
should
spot
be
has
more
not
on
started
top.
yet.
Don't be upset, Blake. We're good.
It starts right now.
Yeah.
Say any a Lone Star Pomtini.
He's saying bleach because he's upset that the thing isn't working.
What
right,
would make
but-
it feel?
But Blake
red,
is more
red
of a
Lone
red guy.
Star.
There, I can do that
Makes
for
me
you.
feel
Would make it
better.
taste
Here.
just fine.
National beer of
you.
Texas.
Yay!
Dude, I love Lone Star Light. In fact, let's crack one of these babies open. Responsibly crack it open. Right now.
Look at that.
Crisp flavor. It says here, perfect with a tray of barbecue.
You got barbecue downstairs.
We do?
I'll tell you.
Sort of.
Dude, I don't have any. I just have like a plate, though. I don't have a tray.
You need a tray.
We can't.
It says
That's
it's
not the
okay with a
important part.
plate. Here's the deal. Look, let's get serious now.
Oh, okay. I was having fun.
Cut the music.
We need to get serious.
LoneStarBeer.com. They have great merch.
They do.
Oh.
Look who's wearing a Lone Star Beer shirt.
It's a nice shirt.
DumbZone 21 is your key to 21% off.
Sweet.
Other beers might give you 20% off.
I don't know any other beers.
Lone Star Beer, there
That's
are
a
none.
good point.
Lone Star is like 21% off. Just type in DumbZone 21. Look like Jake.
Yeah.
Go to LoneStarBeer.com. Our partner here on the program. Don't forget Lone Star Light. 140 years of brewing in Texas. You know how long that is?
Super long. Yeah.
It's probably like before the 1900s.
Cowboys hadn't been in a Super Bowl.
Before Picasso was born?
I feel like we could do the math and really figure this one out.
Picasso had Lone Star.
Any
Picasso has
brainiacs
had Lone
amongst
Star
us?
beer.
His entire life, Lone Star existed.
The guy who started Lone Star, Steve Starr.
Yep.
Well before Babe Ruth ever existed.
Uh-huh.
That's how long they've been around.
It's a long time.
Thank you, Lone Star. Let's lift a can and toast to Lone Star beer
Yay.
and Lone Star Light. Oh, wait. Now I don't have that mic. Can we not have all the...
Did he get unplugged?
No, I have...
Nope. Yeah, I
Caitlin's trying to talk.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
Okay.
Oh, now we got to say something.
Do it again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
And Lone Star Light, Lone Star left, and Lone Star right.
I would have predicted that line.
I've been numbing the pain on a Cowboy Sunday night with Lone Star beer. All right, all right.
Wow.
There you go.
Yay.
Custom.
Beautiful.
Spinks?
What's up?
Hey.
Spinks.
Hey, I can hear you guys
Whoa,
too.
Whoa, a little extra spice there.
Spinks with our
You
end
like
of the
that?
first quarter update now.
Yeah, with 6 minutes left or 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Didn't
here's
need
your
that.
First quarter update. Listen, Blake, your jersey's awesome.
Thank you.
So,
What do you got there?
The Peagle. Actually,
Peagle.
I think it's a Dolus on the back. A little crossover for Jake.
My fave.
pretty sweet. Chat likes it a lot.
I feel enraged.
Why?
Yeah, how's the Nahara
What
fit,
the
Jake?
fuck's going on
It's
here?
a lot happening
I love it.
Yeah.
with the
Nice
stars.
little Rangers Stars crossover.
Rangers
I
Stars
can't explain
Peagle.
why it
That-
makes me so mad, but having a tough time not hitting you.
But if he was governor of a basketball team, would it be cool?
Governor of a basketball team. Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, update on the chat. The
so-
YouTube and Twitch. Thank you for those people tuning in.
Yeah, we got a lot of folks tuned in right now. Carlisle is absolutely appalled because we've got a Baker stream going with no Baker Fathead visible in the
that's why they're
den
losing.
right now.
Yeah, it's at our studio.
So maybe we can put that juju in the world. We did pick up some speed in the chat with
Okay,
Turtle
all right.
Talk.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Julie,
We could bring that back for the...
Julie, Matthew Halpin wants to know if you can actually milk a turtle, and Disaster Film wants to know what exactly is turtle juice?
Yeah.
And a lot of folks want.
Don't people have soup?
Turtle soup?
Have you heard of that?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard of that.
I guess so.
What? I bet you that
random
Carolina wide receiver's eating turtle soup.
Oh,
No doubt.
Turtle.
Maybe.
Yeah, sure. That's right. Sports question.
That was
Robinson asks. Shut up. Robinson asks.
Oh! Down.
Like, go down already. Come on.
Did he?
Yeah,
Slap
he
his
smacked
ass.
Jaden Daniels on the ass.
Are you allowed to do that?
I mean,
It feels
I don't know.
disrespectful.
Your team's losing. I don't know.
Sorry, Spinks.
So no, you're good. One sports quick hit here. You know, McCarthy has not got extended yet. So Robinson asks, is Coach Bro auditioning for the Cowboys tonight?
I hope so.
Sean Bass?
Very waiting to see what happens tonight. Potentially interviewing Coach Bro.
He would
Something
never
to
do
think
it.
about. Reminiscing about the good old days working at a radio station. I worked at a radio station with you guys at one point as well, too. I got reprimanded for several things, but there was a gentleman by the name of Kevin Turner in the chat who says, Kat once wrote me up for not reporting a contract restructuring of Tyron Smith.
Yes.
That's
Perfect.
a good one. Yeah, we
Which
pushed
happens-
out a couple of
Which
those.
happens every year.
We took 20
Maybe
million
12.
from
How many
this year's salary.
I was
We
not
converted
aware that all
into
the
a
write-ups
bonus.
were happening.
Dude.
Hey, you know,
Yeah,
it's
is
Dan,
your
your
ally
we might
should
have
we
we might
know
have
he's
been in a
meant the most
different
to
tax
us.
bracket than
Yeah, I
we
was
were
going to
at
say
the
that
time.
it's very much set up for you not to know.
Yeah, he didn't want you to know.
Yeah,
It's just
and,
for
and
us
last
peasants.
one here, disaster film. He actually has a sneak peek of season 2 of the Aaron Hernandez story, where Hernandez is actually running with the ones against Heaven's defense. To you guys,
I like that.
I'd
yeah.
like that. I'd watch that movie.
I have a friend who, much like Will Compton with the white team, he does like the dead team of our life.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, there's some fucking dudes.
Yeah, Sean Taylor.
Sean
obviously.
Taylor's
Yeah.
on Heaven's defense.
Yep.
Yeah, you got me there.
You want to do one at the beginning of
McNair's
the
a
third
nice
quarter
one.
too,
Yeah.
Spinks?
Demarius
yeah, let's
Thomas.
do
We're kinda
that.
close to
I'm a little
Demarius Thomas.
behind here.
Marion Barber.
Okay.
Probably gonna have to put Haskins somewhere else, but we can use him.
Yeah.
We can
GA.
use him.
Do they have to have an untimely death to make the team?
Yeah.
Well, they just have to be someone that we like.
They had to have played during a lifetime, so it has to be an
Yeah.
untimely death.
Like, can
Yeah.
Landry coach?
No, it would have to be like Andy Reid's son or something or whatever.
Because I never watched any
Isn't
Landry
his son
coach
dead?
games.
Oh.
Yeah. He's
Zimmer's
got one of
son's
them.
dead.
Yeah.
Dungy's son's dead. I'm telling you
Yeah.
guys. I spotted this years ago.
Ben Herbstreit.
What have you spotted?
I think it's just something about that line of work.
Coach's sons?
It's a
Pretty much any line
It
of work
happened.
where one of the parents just isn't at the house
It's just
ever.
very, very demanding and challenging on relationships.
I think
and-
it does.
Can
tend to-
Jared Lorenzen play quarterback?
This I
Do
know.
we?
This I know. This
Hey,
is why.
we have a
This is why
important
we had a
question.
recent career change. in my
McNair
house.
McNair gives us a better chance to win. The hefty lefty, we sell more tickets.
You know what we need?
No,
is a
McNair
bracket.
sells more tickets.
You
you're
got
trying
Junior
to.
Seau on defense.
Oh,
Junior
Spinks,
Seau?
Seau's
Spinks
a
wants to
great
stay
one.
around and contribute.
It's all right.
I think Blake doesn't want you here, Spinks.
Oh.
I
I thought you were.
Dan likes
I thought you were
creating the
behind.
tension.
look, we need bodies.
Slow.
We're not condoning your behavior, Javon Belcher, on the outside.
Yeah, just to set the edge.
Yeah.
We need some guys in the trenches.
We do. That's not the.
Tuane? Who's the cowboy that died?
Yeah, I
Tuane's
mean, that's
dead,
during,
right?
that counts. That's
Who
during
did
my
Josh
lifetime.
Brent kill?
Jerry Brown was the
Jerry,
defensive back.
yeah.
Making an
No, he wasn't.
all dead team.
Jerry Brown?
Jerry Brown was
Like a lineman.
He was a lineman.
Defensive.
He was.
Defensive
Was he
lineman?
DB?
Oh.
But so
You said I was wrong, but I was actually right.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
yeah.
Thank you.
No, wait. It says linebacker here.
Nope.
Yeah.
see,
But I thought he was a lineman.
That's split in the middle there. Not a lineman, not a D-back.
Lineman in college.
He was in the process of losing weight to play defensive back when he died. He actually told me that.
But he was a defensive lineman in college. You know.
That doesn't help you.
Man.
Who are we missing?
What's the Google
From the
search?
dead
Jay?
guys?
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah, we'll have to use him.
And is the rule that you get them in the playing shape they were when they died?
Is Don Rogers a bad? He died in like 1987.
Hold on. Like
That's not of our lifetime.
That won't work.
In your scenario, if it's not that, is that I have them projecting out what they'd be like at that age had they lived? Because that's really weird too. Like
No, like Marion Barber was not playing. That's what makes Corey Stringer great. He was in playing shape. So I feel like on the draft board he would go higher than Marion Barber.
Then yes, for this it's like people do heaven. You're just whatever it is that you think it is.
So you had to
Their
die.
prime?
Yeah.
You're
You get
saying
them in
you
their
had
prime?
to die while they're playing?
Yeah.
That adds
This is the
caveat.
weirdest
I don't think
conversation.
it's, but we're not going to have enough if we just do died while playing. Marion Barber's got to be.
Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor would be great.
Yeah.
Is this the real God Squad?
Yeah.
I had a light acquaintance call me in college, woke me up with the phone call. This guy hadn't called me maybe ever, certainly not for months and months. I'm like, yeah? What? He goes, Sean Taylor died.
Shit, dude.
I was like,
news.
fuck.
What about, can Mike Leach coach?
He can definitely
Oh,
coach.
Yeah.
should.
I mean,
hell yeah.
There's no other options.
A light acquaintance. I love that terminology.
It was not a guy I was
I'm
ready
gonna
to
use
like
that.
wake me up with like, hey man,
Right.
you got to get up. There's
Sean
news.
Taylor death news.
Big
But
deal.
once I learned what it was, I'm like, I'm
11
glad you
points in the hole
called.
here.
Makes sense.
You're gonna be fine.
It's just 2 touchdowns, bro.
Yeah, let's get Tito's Dan going.
All right.
Shit. Speaking of selling tickets,
2-minute drill here, Baker.
Who does it better?
2-minute drill.
maybe does he count because he stayed culturally relevant, or do I need to create an ambassador of fun position for the juice?
See, I don't know if he counts as our life.
He doesn't, but he's just so unique. He's not like, other dead.
He's much more talked about during our lifetimes than outside of it.
That's the thing is, I feel like he went in on this.
Can
Did
we?
you see
I can't hold him out.
Ray Lewis at the Baltimore game.
Can we have DeMar Hamlin?
He dropped a pick today.
That's fantastic.
He had a pick.
Can we
Well, he
have
dropped
DeMar Hamlin?
Oh,
You
okay.
can't have DeMar Hamlin.
The very end of the game.
Yeah,
for a little
he
bit.
got opportunity.
Oh.
The real DeMar Hamlin would have caught it.
Yeah.
That was a great story. Fake DeMar Hamlin.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
You believe in fake Melania?
No.
These kickoffs suck.
I think it's all just people who don't understand how photographs work.
Yeah, I don't believe in fake any of it.
I'm sure the photographer in the crowd could support me on this.
Same thing with Luigi.
Yeah.
What do we got here?
Unfortunately,
Oh, the Aspen Creek address? Let's see. Irving. We've already laid that out. 4300 West Airport Freeway. So it's 183. Looks like I can't see that thing here. Right by the bush in 183?
Why are they running the football?
Are they? Fucking Todd Bowles. He's holding Baker
He's stuck
back.
in the 90s, man.
Now
My
your back's-
fingers hurt.
Now your back's going to hurt.
You just pulled landscaping duty.
Here we go. Air it out. Oh, no.
Like, don't play scared. Don't play like I don't want to give them the ball back here. We got trouble, boys. We got trouble.
This game's kind of boring. I'm glad we're all watching it together to make it exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's by far the most competitive game of the weekend.
I was going
right?
to say, has every game sucked?
Yeah, this one comparatively is a football paradise.
Why are we not calling it Super Wild Card Weekend anymore?
I don't know.
We did that for like a year or two, but I haven't heard that all weekend, and I'm upset.
Well, you
Super
gotta flag
Bowl was
down.
pissed, maybe.
There we go! Yes!
Ooh!
Baker heard me.
That
He's
is
trying
it.
to entertain us.
Now, will
You
it
just
stand?
missed the greatest play in football history.
Oh, my
Ever,
God.
of all time. Will it stand?
I think the flag's a defensive holding, if I had to guess. Yeah.
Offside.
You rat
Defense.
bastards.
That's decline.
Get those stats.
First down. There we go. Watch this, Jake. Watch.
Oh, my God.
Watch. He should have
fly.
slid. He
Oh,
should have
wow.
slid 5 yards prior to that. Any
That's
other
pretty
quarterback
impressive.
in the NFL slides.
And I don't think
Any
it was
other
a first down
quarterback.
if he slides.
Just a kid from
No,
Texas.
no, it's not.
He's right around there.
Staying rent-free and people's...
Look at that.
He just
Get
needed a
out
little
of
pressure on him.
bounds.
You know? Yeah, what did happen to Super Wild Card Weekend? Genius of branding.
Man.
Look at Dan Quinn. He doesn't know
Well,
what
they're
he's.
so like
Dan Quinn's head is spinning right
they're so possessive of the Super Bowl. You know, you can't say Super Bowl unless you earn the rights or own the rights or whatever. Maybe
The big game.
Super Bowl got mad about Super Wildcard Weekend.
Here's an
Ooh,
article about it.
1,004 yards. You're telling me that's a Hall of Famer? He gets that in his 17th game? Come on.
Dude's hurt.
What's going on?
Dot.
Oh, damn. Just throwing darts, man.
There you a little music for the end of the half.
Who's their offensive coordinator? He's been talked about as a
Yeah,
head coach.
he has. But I don't know why. Liam something?
Liam Cohen.
This fucking statement from the league on Super Wild Card Weekend is great.
Oh, they have a statement on why they're not doing it?
Yeah.
Or calling it that?
Man, I forgot they got Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah.
Keep it calm, Baker. Keep everybody calm. That's
Right
what
around
you
the
do.
time.
It's like
Why
Baker
are we not
just
calling
needs
a
to feel
timeout?
the juice. He just needs a little 2-minute drill action
Yeah,
to get
you
going.
should have done that 5 seconds ago, dude.
Yeah, it's bad.
Dude, that is a bad bit.
That's bad,
Yeah.
bad.
Can't put that on Baker, though.
I love comms.
I might.
People writing emails like this.
I'm not gonna.
They sort of anthropomorphize the word super here to make it seem like a person. The league says super debuted during the 2020 season playoffs when the NFL introduced the new wild card format and the addition of a team from each conference making the playoffs, the first change since 90. Super was used the last 4 seasons to help differentiate from the previous 30 years of the Saturday-Sunday schedule and further drive awareness of the 3 days of wild card games. Super.
Oh.
It served its purpose, as fans have responded well. While it has been retired, there's no doubt the wild card games will continue to be super.
How do they know?
Actually, they haven't.
Yeah,
these have not been
And
a good
it's
slate of
because they
games.
removed the dang
They
word.
retired it because it served its country and its purpose.
They're trying to make up some BS excuse. It was some
Served his country
sponsorship
well.
thing.
Yeah, I don't feel like I understand why.
It's
Right.
because there's a
The
Monday
statement
game,
why.
and so now they're like, oh, super.
So you wouldn't say that Monday is part
Super.
of the weekend? I guess I wouldn't say
I
Monday's
would.
Monday's part of the weekend.
Somebody got paid to write that.
A lot, probably
That
more
was
than us.
stupid.
Yeah, these games have sucked.
Need more Tito's.
That will make the games better?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how. That's like kind of the whole thing with life, you know.
You want you just want a bottle?
Pretty much sums it up right there. Yeah, it's not the game, it's everything, actually.
Sorry, Jake.
Look, I don't think you're apologizing to me. I'm a elite ball knower on this front, my friends.
Just taking some time off.
It's Super Tito's weekend.
I need to pull the audio, but they have gone way too far with this fucking jingle. Have you guys noticed?
Dude, the Melts one's horrible.
It's so bad. It sounds like trying to write a ticket stock song where you're like, I got the line.
Yeah.
I don't have enough syllables. We're just going to figure this out. And the first one was so great.
It's like when people like something a little bit and then they just try way too hard to make
Oh,
it
yeah.
continue happening. Can we talk about Jason Kelsey?
Oh, hell yeah.
Go ahead.
Because I really like him. But apparently he's hosting a late night show now.
I
And
watched about
apparently
half
the
of it
ratings
yesterday.
aren't good. I mean, I know it hasn't been long, but I've seen a couple clips of it, and I guess Kylie's like up high, like as like a contributor.
You're speaking of Kylie's Corner.
Yes, yes. I'm speaking of Kylie's Corner with a K, right?
Kylie's,
2 Ks.
Kylie Kelsey's corner.
Kylie
Kelsey's corner. Now we're in
That's
trouble.
too many.
Now we're in
many.
trouble.
All Ks?
It's yeah.
But I'm like, they're great. But
Says Caitlin
don't.
He's
Nova.
great.
And then she's got a podcast.
Hey!
How about a little PI?
Oh,
there
yeah.
There we go.
I forgot they hate each other.
Oh yeah, from back in the
Yeah.
Saints days. Yeah.
That's right.
Back in this year, but yeah.
That is right. It's pass interference.
Flag on the play.
Yep.
Is that Mickey?
So that's the classic thing of if you're in that position.
Yep.
You probably know you're about to get overexposed.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see here. Yeah, look at these.
But
Of course.
do you always just take the check? Every time somebody says, like, will you do this? And you know, like, this, I can't fucking do this. It's not going to work. You know what I mean?
I'm sure there's people that don't, right?
Like, that
It
don't
depends
take the
how
check?
bad you need the
Dude,
money.
okay, like, I know that I was not, like.
Wow.
That was incredible.
It was a very good play.
A lot of luck involved there, too. That was a great throw.
The Offspring told Bert Kreischer that they turned down SNL because they didn't think they were ready for it yet.
Really?
Yeah.
So, I was probably not
needed
anywhere in
that.
the top 20.
Let's go for 2.
But when the Mavs had a lot of stuff going on, I'm like, if I get asked to do TV studio, not TV color, even though they were like, you know, Damaris got there. Now he's doing radio full time. I
And
thought
you
to myself,
always thought you were a lot better than him.
if they asked me to do that, I would have to say no.
Yeah.
To do TV?
In that format,
Pre and post on TV.
yes.
Why?
Because I'm not ready for that.
Just the camera freaks you out, or
I
what?
would have to have I mean,
It's just talking. You're good
it's
at
not
that.
the freak
About
out,
the
it's the
Mavs.
execution.
What if they...
It's not the I'm not nervous.
What
You
if they
would've been
asked you
fine
to
at
be
that.
the AAC hype guy?
That you could
Like
do.
to be the PA like Sean Heath?
Yeah.
No, dude. I thought that was a great bit you guys did once upon a time, though.
What?
Getting Tom
Like
to
having
do
Gribble
it.
try out.
That was a great bit.
No, I couldn't do that.
After my experience doing the cold
Damn,
man.
look at that.
Threaded that needle.
on Roundball Talk this week, I also feel that way. I watched that tape. I'm sure that no one else is watching it. Like, what's DC doing with his hands?
No,
But I'm
yeah.
like, that's a disaster.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's such poor hand placement.
I'm going to the tunnel, bitch.
Yeah.
Damn.
Is it Marcus Lattimore?
Take a look.
Marshawn.
Marshawn.
It's Baker.
Not as good a name as Quinshawn Judkins.
That's cute. Very good.
Has a nice ring to it.
That's a Key
Very
and Peele
Boy,
name.
I love
It is a Key and Peele
Quinshawn
name.
Judkins.
Hardunkachid.
Look at this. Blake is going to be a tackle.
They call it dynamic.
It's a football play. You prefer they just kick it out of the end
He
zone?
ran
football
straight
play.
and was tackled. It is the fullback dive plays.
Again, you're comparing it to what? You know, a game-winning 80-yard touchdown? Yes.
Just put it on the 25 and start going. Start with some regular plays that we like.
I could be talked into that, but I don't like, let's just kick it out of the back of the end zone and play a commercial.
All right.
The
tie ball
kids
game,
are really
boys and
clamoring to
girls.
watch whatever McCaffrey return.
Who do you think's
it.
going to win?
They changed
Washington.
one rule, and Blake's like,
I picked them.
It's silly.
We did brackets.
Next,
My
they're going to let them
family.
use our water fountains.
I did think, like, I did,
Dan Quinn.
not
He's
to do
got
the Shane thing now, because like I said, I do want to do it tomorrow, but it is very funny that, because obviously the entire, like, we're going to go play the black school.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, everybody identifies with that.
Yes, yes.
But word for word, like we're gonna draw some offsides here.
Yeah.
And false starts is a gay penalty.
It's very,
for
yeah.
offsides.
Offsides.
Like the way he
is
said
a
it, I'm just
gay
like you
penalty?
can't do that.
Yeah.
Not in the rule
Dude,
book.
every time
And
that
it's
you
like
see a
that's
grown
what we
man
would do.
on a field in pads going,
Nuh-uh.
it was him.
Yeah,
it was
it
him.
It
like
is
you guys,
fucking loser
A little
energy.
too much.
And
this is
to
the
be
most
honest,
feminine thing I've ever seen.
I
That's a
cannot
great
tell
point.
you how many times in football settings my whole life, because I am a loser, when we were under 5 yards, I'm like, you sure you don't want to go on two?
Let's just go on two.
Yeah,
Try it.
Did y'all also play Gainesville State, the penitentiary school? Because that
That's
was
a
a
great
Liberty
question.
Christian matchup back
No.
in the day.
No, we wouldn't touch them.
Okay. Is there a reason?
Too dangerous for us.
They would come on
Yeah,
their.
They're good kids. They're
They're-
being rehabilitated.
That's gross.
What would they
jail
come
buses
on?
Just get their ass.
Sounds really gross. Why are we looking at Blake's feet?
It's time
It's
for
not,
half
it's not even your turn.
Sorry. Well, then I'll be quiet.
He's gonna mute you.
What are we doing here?
All right, it is time now for Half Blaked.
Yeah.
And joining us, first up, it's the great Kevin Turner. KT, I understand you had a problem with something that was said on our show this week, so I'm allowing you the platform to correct Mr. Kim Spin himself.
Yeah, me and Dan's wife and millions of other Dave Matthews Band fans would just like
It was
to
their
get
tour bus, dude. Will you just admit it?
we'd like to get the truth out about what happened on that fateful day. And a lot of people think it was the Dave Matthews Band, and whatever they did end up, getting out ahead of it and taking the hit and saying, sure, it was our violin player's bus driver. But the truth is, the Dave Matthews Band did not play in Chicago that night. They were in Wisconsin. There was 2 concerts that night, Linkin Park and Snoop Dogg.
Ask him if the violin player's still with the band. Get him on the run.
We'll get there.
I know a little.
We'll get there. Yeah, it's, there's some dirty socks, and no, he's not with the band, and he shouldn't be. But it also is pretty
it was
wild.
wrong then and now.
Yeah, no, for sure. But if you look at what happened on the bus, though, it was reported that it was 800 pounds of human waste. And the bus driver, who has denied it, like he took the hit back then, but like if you asked him today, if you saw him, he has denied it. It's like, it wasn't me. He's like, my tank only holds 40 gallons, so how could I have released 800 gallons of shit?
I thought you said pounds.
And or 800 pounds, yeah, whatever. So the point is, it was Linkin Park, and I think it's like the Richard Gere thing and the Rod Stewart thing, the gerbil and the cum stomach.
It's just me.
It's just not true, but it's easy to punch because it's it's a Dave Matthews Band.
Or it's easy to punch because Chester's dead.
I mean, what Chester did, that was his choice, and
it was his
whatever.
choice.
It was his choice. I mean,
Did
he
he play
ended his own
football?
life. That's the ultimate
Yeah,
your own
Kevin,
choice.
I would just say one distinction I would draw between the situations is the mountain of legal documents proving that it was the Dave Matthews Band. That sort of separates it from the Richard Gere stuff.
But we don't have one single guy because the guy who was in
was
the
Dave's
documents,
poop
the
and you know.
driver, the guy who was the driver of the violins bus is like, I didn't do it.
Yeah, well, the judge said he did.
Kevin watched a documentary on
Traditionally,
this.
in our society, we
Dave
kind of.
Matthews Band poop.
Yeah.
Dude, I would be shocked if he stopped
Kevin will
at
defend
one.
this with his
Yeah.
life. I've heard this. I heard this multiple times. It's 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. for months. And
Those
months.
people were drenched
did.
in poop, Kevin.
We talked
There's
about this,
nothing you
Kevin.
can say
I
that
believe
undoes
you.
that.
Yeah, the people were drenched in Lincoln Park's poop. Like, we know that. That's fine. Look, it's one of those things too, though. A lot of people we can just say that it's that and go with it. But I like to question things a little bit. And when
Sure.
you look into it, it is wild that a band who did not even play in Chicago, it was their bus who did it. So I don't know.
I think you're
I mean,
just showing your
I
ignorance
know
of the
I'm not allowed
geography
to.
there.
I know I'm not allowed to talk here, according to Blake, but like, how do they know that it's 800
hey, welcome
pounds?
in,
Like,
VJ
how can
Boyd.
they-
VJ!
Hey,
It dumped into a river.
Okay. Great question. And I actually know the answer. If you look at the response on this,
Actually,
it took them like a week to like, oh, I guess we better start acting on this shit thing that happened over the river.
Wow,
like they
no
weren't
shit.
on it like right when it happened.
I still don't know how you figure out how much it is when it's in a river.
Yeah.
Like, it's all dispersed.
It feels like the economic impact of the Super Bowl. I don't know.
Are you allowed to say Super Bowl?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Dungy's kid on the dead team?
Hey, it's
Our
9
stream's been
billion. Hey, it's
killed.
800 pounds.
All
I'm sorry.
right.
I'll go back to being quiet. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're already introduced. Kevin, I don't want to let you go without your theory on ugly coaches.
Ooh.
Yeah, so if you have a ugly coach and a hot quarterback, that is your best way to win a Super Bowl. There are only a few outliers, but Bill Belichick and Andy Reid have won many, and no one would say those guys are smoke shows. But you would say that, Tom Brady's a good-looking guy. Patrick Mahomes, he's weird, cute. Your only really one in recent history would be Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford.
Right.
That's really the only one. But if you go back, it's a lot of hot quarterbacks, ugly head coaches. And
It makes sense.
I thought Doug Peterson
It makes
was
sense
a
because
snack,
I
but
want
okay.
a hot quarterback. Like, if you just
Yeah.
asked me, I'd
Yeah,
say, like,
no
yeah,
doubt.
fuck yeah. And if you ask me, like, do you want a hot coach or, like,
No.
a grizzled, I want that guy.
So the Lions are not
The Brady Belichick.
Lions
Yeah.
are not a part of this formula.
But,
I
dude,
think
many
women
Super
are
Bowls do
attracted
they
to Dan
win?
Campbell.
Dan
I think Dan
Campbell's-
Campbell's hot. He's hot
Yeah,
in
that's
a
what
way.
I'm saying,
Just don't
so-
look at his teeth. Other than that, you're good.
I
Super
feel like-
Bowl count is 0.
Okay, see, here's the thing. You guys are all rating how much you'd like to fuck Dan Campbell because you know he's
That's
Dan
not what hot means.
Yeah, yes it is. Because you know he's Dan Campbell. But you can't add that in. This is just if he were at the mall. It's not like
Okay,
ladies
okay,
would be
so then-
clamoring, So like
Yeah, this-
conventionally attractive.
This is like that
You would.
joke. Like, what's the worst thing you can hear when you're giving Willie Nelson a blowjob? I'm not Willie Nelson. It's like that.
You take the whole everything that got you to blow them away. It's just looks. Correct.
No, Dan Campbell's a nice-looking guy.
What the fuck? We gotta get Savannah and Craig in the booth?
Yeah, why?
Yeah.
What is this shit?
They're teasing
Remember when
tomorrow.
Tarico tried to read Braille on that chick?
Tomorrow on today.
What?
Thank you, Jay.
VJ, what's your week been
Never
like?
heard that one. Oh.
Oh, it's been
damn.
great.
Bear trap
No
Blake.
That's right,
problems
VJ's in,
whatsoever.
in
Nothing's
Hollywood,
going
right?
on in Los Angeles, so it's all working out great.
I
So
followed your Instagram that night as you were trying to get out.
Yeah, like I thought that I wasn't gonna have to evacuate because I'm like right in Hollywood. I was like, how would we're not gonna let Hollywood burn, but I'm right by Runyon Canyon, and somehow someone set a fire or something. I don't know, but I should put it on Twitter or X the Everything app, I should say. But I went up to my roof because I heard choppers and lots of people running around my building. And I went to my roof, and it was like less than a block away on a hillside was this giant fire. So I got out as quickly as I could. And can
Pussy.
I just like, what? What'd you say?
What?
He called you a pussy.
What?
Oh, well, I thought about staying. Dude, actually, I heard so many
Just get in the shower.
women screaming in my building as I was leaving, screaming at their significant others about, like, I was just, as I'm leaving, I heard a woman screaming, "We are not staying!" And the dude was like, "I don't want to get out in that traffic." It was amazing
Traffic.
view
Damn.
into my neighbors.
Jeez.
Yeah, you want to be stopped in traffic and here comes fire. Well, we could have just done this at home.
I like go out on the street and people have lost their minds, I guess. And it's like, guys, the fire trucks are already here. The cops are already here. Worst case scenario, we can get out and run. There was some woman carrying all her stuff in boxes, like sitting down there at the curb, kneeling on the phone with someone like, and I was like, well, listen, we're at a standstill. So if you're waiting for them to drive up here, they're not getting here. And then as Blake already saw, as I'm sitting there just in standstill traffic, some woman with all her stuff and her pet lizard in a container had locked her keys in her car, which I don't even know how you do that in this day and age. But then this dude who was in front of me stopped his car, and he wanted to be a hero. So he gets out and stops traffic even worse to go try and break her window with a jacket and a guitar, because he's got the jacket to with his guitar to try and break the window to try and get her in there. I'd be like, hey, I'll give you a ride.
Yeah.
But like, is she really going to let, is she going to, like with the lizard, right? And yeah, the fire didn't damage my building or anything. They put it out that night. You may have even seen, it was the perfect shot by the plane with the water. It was just one shot.
That was
it
your
like
fire?
Perfect. Yes. There's like less than a block from my apartment. Yeah. So I was able to come back the next day. So eventful, but uneventful.
Damn. Lizards, they lay eggs, by the way, James.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
I'll bet you there's some
They
lizards
also
that give
live
live
underneath
birth.
LA.
Because there's a lot of weird lizards. For instance, the whiptail lizard reproduces asexually.
Or the Clintons.
So that's something to keep in mind.
How?
Why do you know that?
Oh, well, son
Like,
of a
how
bitch.
would you do that, though? Just
How
think
would
about
he
it
know
real
that?
hard.
They're all,
He
they're
knew
all
that.
female,
How does
and
he
they
not know
just
the
have
next
babies.
step?
Him
They're
knowing
nomadic.
that is the least surprising
Yeah.
thing ever.
If you're a screenwriter, you got to know every lizard.
Yeah.
Every lizard.
He's into superheroes and stuff. Superhero people know a lot about reptiles.
Listen, I have all my zoo books still. They are in my cabinet. So I have some institutional animal knowledge. Yeah.
What a brag.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I believe it. 20% of lizards give birth to live young.
Look at that.
Yeah.
20%. VJ. All right. Well, I'm the guy impressed. No one else cared.
I was impressed.
It's incredible.
I love that didn't you guys start this half Blaked because the only person left during halftime was just Blake sitting there.
And now
Now it's too much
Flag
fun.
football commercial for Jay.
another
Flag
Then now
football.
everyone wants to be
That's
part of
Flag
it.
football for
Defeating the
VJ.
Co-ed.
Flag football for VJ. It's woke.
Girls.
Because there's a lot of girls.
Oh, I'm not. I can't have the stream and this running, but
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
can't.
It's the
see
normal,
that.
hey, play flag football if you're a kid.
What is it, play 60 back in the day?
Yeah.
What do you call it?
What do I call what?
Flag football.
Oh, I
don't
know what
understand.
you might be hinting that he calls it, but I call it flag football.
Yeah, that's what I call it.
I miss it.
Well, thanks for joining Half Blaked, guys.
Oh, I guess he's dismissing you.
No, you can hang out if you want. That's just
I-
going to conclude our presentation.
Wow, that
Half
was a quick,
Blake,
fun
half
half
Blake,
Blake.
half Blake, half Blake, half Blake, half Blake, half Blake. Yeah!
Look forward to watching the rest of this. Go Baker.
Woof, 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 woof.
It was
Drops
definitely
lizard
Dave
knowledge on
Matthews' personal shit.
Yeah, that's
They ran a DNA test. It was conclusive.
Oh.
Yeah, they
He
got
bailed.
him off now.
You got the last word.
But since KT's the king of weird bits, that definitely tracks.
Hey, if we're starting the third quarter, we should probably get an update from Spinks on the chat. We have the YouTube chat and
Yeah.
Twitch, YouTube and Twitch chat up and flying.
Yeah, we got them both. You
Are
guys got
people
me?
talking? Are they saying
I
stuff?
can hear you, Chris.
Oh, people are talking. Hey, TC, how are you, friend?
Good. How about you, man?
Are they impressed with Baker's 2-minute drill?
We will get to that at the end of the chat update here for the second quarter. But early in the second quarter, Jake was talking about Jaden Daniels' appearance. John Cowell thinks that Jaden Daniels is just a tall prince, while Carlisle thinks he looks like Kel from Goodenberger.
Huh. Yeah, I could
Slight-
I could see Kel.
Didn't say Keenan.
Didn't they
just
have
said
like a
Kel.
makeup after a big falling out? Are
Yeah,
cool
they did.
now?
I think they did a reboot. Kevin Turner, who was just on the Half Blaked halftime show, said, Blake, we need to invite those gas station hoes up to the live stream.
Yo.
What's up with that?
Hey, please don't call my ladies hoes.
It's disrespectful.
It is.
Dead Game got a lot of attention in the second quarter. Disaster Film says, no way Jerry Brown would make Heavens too deep. Not gonna happen. A lot of Jerry Brown Jr. talk there.
We're gonna have.
Well,
we don't
what's
have a
his
lot of
competition?
bodies.
Yeah.
we had to put a flyer in the hallway and dead.
So then Scott Stedman asked, can Damar Hamlin play in the Dead Game? While
Blake.
Disaster Film reenacted this game, saying Damar Hamlin had a sudden debut on Heaven's team, but then suddenly got yanked off the roster like seconds later mid-season trade. So yeah, we're gonna have to revisit Dead Game and who's eligible and
I like
all
it,
of those
dude.
sorts of things for sure. And then Dan, yes, the chat is loving Baker. So Baker is obviously doing some Baker things, and as Baker prepared for an end of the first half scoring drive, there was a close-up of Baker. He was talking to his team. They were going back and forth, and Crabgrass Hater accurately was able to depict Baker's words as he was about to lead his team down. And all he said were some simple words. We gonna do this or what?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, he did.
Hell yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do this or not.
There it is. And that's it from the second quarter. Back
Cliff
to you
is still
guys.
hot, Jameson.
Thanks to Spinks.
Thanks, guys.
Hey,
We'll
there's
be
a
back.
little, there's a light stolen valor taking place. Look at the Bucks sideline when they show their hats. It looks like a Marine Corps hat. That's intentional. I think a federal crime.
Do you know at Home Depot, where I went today for a walk.
I was thinking about that today.
Yeah.
They have like veteran parking.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about it. I didn't park there.
They brought Barriota in for the tush push?
I was just like, what if I parked here?
They might have a discount, too.
Yeah, there's a
Tough act
discount.
to follow.
There's a discount at Home Depot?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Ask about it.
I was in.
No, you're Space Force, bro.
I'm in Space Force. I'm currently in Space Force.
Yeah, by the way, it's weird because like when I see all the crests together now, I immediately think of Space Force if it's not there, or even if it is. At the military cemetery the other day, they haven't had to add it yet.
When do we get a few Space Force guys on the NFL? You know, before a game, they're walking down with the flag.
Oh my God!
Instead of the Marines.
I told you about going to the rodeo, right? And they ran out all the flags, and everyone cheers. And then Space Force ran out, and nobody said anything.
That was aggressive.
Yeah. That's black and it has a spaceship or something.
No, the only way I've actually seen one in person is there's one hanging in Nora's cafeteria with the other ones.
That's great.
Which again, my first thought was like, why is any of that up there? Like, what's these kids are?
Why even have
indoctrination?
But yeah, it was funny too because they didn't respace them. They just hastily put the Space Force one at the end.
Man, could the Bucs get away with putting Baker on defense too, Dan? I think they need a hand.
Boy, look at Cliff.
In the Z bag. Hell yeah.
That's the thing,
Buy
man.
out the bar.
He can't
He
play
can't
defense.
do it all.
That's what's unfortunate.
After going there, I'm kind of amazed at the balls he's got. Because that's not an empty parking lot.
The Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's not
at all.
dark.
No,
It'd be
I
it's like
thought it would
being
be
at
isolated.
It's like being at like South Lake Town Square.
Right.
Especially because his vanity plate says Bake Show.
Yeah.
Right.
It says Walk On.
Oh man, I bet there's almost no doubt he's had it at some point. Or his
Yeah.
dad. His dad.
Walk on, Dad.
Because his dad was a big part of the problem.
Can we just hold him to a field goal?
You don't say.
I got pissed off thinking about this driving over here.
Oh, there's old Biotish.
Just
be a dish.
10 years, 15 years later, it's still going to bother me, the walk-on thing. In my head, I'm like, fucking Aaron Rodgers went to a JUCO. He could have been a walk-on anywhere, but I just... Ugh. Brian Robinson Jr. chip on his, I don't know where he got shot.
In the leg.
Sternum.
I'm hit.
I hate short side rolls inside the 10.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Why would you do that?
I just can't. It's
Broncos
always
like
bothered
3
me.
times today.
It's so badass to call someone and just to tell them you're hit.
Bowles always has that.
I'm hit.
Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah, it doesn't inspire confidence at all. Wait, what are we doing here? Oh, okay.
Do you have any music?
I can do that.
Dun, 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 dun. You guys think they bring... I think we talked about this, right? Will they bring Hank Williams Jr. back?
Oh!
For Trump?
Yeah. Like, dude, America would come so hard.
What do you mean? Was he like...
If next year...
Was he Me Too'd off of it, or...?
I mean, I think it was crazy he was still doing it, but I think in particular he got, like, completely blackout and had a big Obama rant on stage. I mean, the type of thing that reasonably ABC and Disney cannot be like, we can have this guy on TV every week. But if complete surprise that Monday night, you just hear, you know, my redhead friend is coming over tonight. People would lose their minds.
Trump's bringing everything back.
I think some damn
Let's check and make sure he's still alive for this dream. Yeah, okay. Did he? Did he?
Okay, a touchdown gets us up by 4. That's all we need. 4-point win. How about a nice 20? How come every other game can be a 20-point win, and this one's got to be tight? Tight. What is that jersey?
It's a
Cole
Notre Dame Bear.
Yes, as I just said.
A Notre Dame Bear. Is that the most exciting thing you can think of?
Definitely.
Has that ever existed before?
Yeah, if I'm ever with the wife, just that close to the edge, we need to go over. Just think about Chris Zorich.
Is that what you're watching on your
VR?
Your VR helmet?
Yeah.
Cole Kmet highlights.
Yeah.
That's why you'd have to get pumped for Marcus.
I don't think that that's true.
They're going to hire Marcus?
They're interviewing him.
They're going to talk to him. They're talking. We're casting a wide net.
What's this deal?
Worldwide search.
So teams will now tweet out when they've interviewed someone and then a picture of them?
Yeah.
Like just for the interview?
Trying
Just
to
to
get
let
some
everybody
likes.
know.
Social media teams looking to hit a number this month, and it's going to be hard if we don't post about everything.
Especially if you're checking the Rooney Rule box.
Was that what I saw this morning? Like the Bears did. Who'd they just interview?
Marcus Freeman.
Okay, it wasn't Freeman though. It was
I don't
someone
think
else.
they talked to Ben
Ron
Johnson.
Rivera.
Oh, it was Ben Johnson.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
maybe.
tweeted
Yeah,
out
you're
Ben
right.
Johnson.
Marcus Freeman. It was scheduled to, right? It wasn't a. Yeah, Pete Carroll.
Yeah, Pete Carroll was.
Didn't Caleb only have like 5 picks this year, TC?
He had a
Do you
very small. He set the rookie record for most passes without an interception.
Do you have to do Rooney Rule if you're firing a black coach?
It's a great question.
I think you do still have to do Rooney Rule.
So what did the Patriots do?
No, it'd be so.
Did they do the Marvin Lewis?
Well, they do an exit interview. And
You
they're
make
like,
them
that
do
counts,
the
right?
Abe Simpson and just like, why don't you come back in here?
Hey, I changed my mind. Maybe we do want you.
Call me tomorrow.
And second thought.
It's a little clunky, huh?
The Rooney Rule?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the idea.
And like, was it ever paired with anything else? Like, we're gonna set aside money to develop African American coaching candidates?
Yeah,
Or
they
just,
kind of
like-
did a thing. Do they still do it? Where
The incentive
if
thing?
you hire a coach from another team, like promote him, don't you get like a draft pick or
yeah, second or
That's
third.
supplemental?
You remember? Yeah.
I like that.
So if we hire, if the Cowboys hired their new offensive coordinator was the line coach, a black line coach from somewhere else. If you hire him to in an upgraded position, you will get like a draft pick.
And it's a good draft pick. Yeah.
I like to imagine that it's related to like how underrepresented they are in the NFL at large. And so you could get like the 1-1 for hiring an Indian
Like
head
a
coach.
Japanese. Yeah.
Who?
No, I mean it's
the Cowboys receiver coach, Sanjay Lal.
Oh yeah, Sanjay Lal.
What about Durden?
Aiden Dirty.
Aiden Durden? Dirty?
Yeah, he's a Brit though. It doesn't count.
Yeah, I don't know for sure. I
Slip
mean, I hadn't
screen
talked to
looks
him
beautiful.
specifically about it, but
Face mask.
Let's go north-south here, but that's good. I guess
Got
if
the
you do
face
that, you
mask,
get the
yeah.
face
Those
mask.
yards count.
I do know a guy who
Venom
was not
this
mad
hurt.
at the policy, understood it, but would tell you that like it's part of the reason why if you're a white guy in football who doesn't have a dad name, not a great time.
Mm-hmm.
Because like teams are trying to actually have a pipeline, from
Who doesn't have a Shanahan
from
or
black
okay.
player. Yeah, but like because the Saints, like Terry Fontenot got hired by the Falcons, they got a pick for that. There's been a bunch of them. The Rams got a couple, I think, maybe. Maybe that's why Jerry's not making Will McClay the GM, because if another team hires him as GM,
It's true.
that's a step up. Now you got to give me a pick.
That they can trade.
They're showing blitz. Baker going to buy it? No. He's going to check down into a run.
Check.
Brilliant.
Who we got?
Check.
This might be Fitz.
Oh God. Big man knee.
Do we have Fitz?
You guys have me?
I think we need a second Fitz.
I remember this.
You know Fitz?
Yeah?
You do?
People just pop up out of nowhere during these
right.
parties? This is so fun.
FIT with a Z?
What's happening?
He's a
Oh, false start.
I've known Fitz for like, I don't know, 20 years.
20 years.
I don't know, 15 years? How long, Fitz?
Like you've known him in the big biblical sense?
I mean, in real life.
I've walked by the building where Fitz lost his virginity.
What?
Hell yeah.
He pointed it out to us. He said it might not have been virginity. It might just been one time with a lady. We were on the Oklahoma campus. He said, "You see that building?"
Oh.
Well, that can't be a singular building. I would imagine that guy was.
It was something enough to where he called it out.
Yeah, you
That's
could have
true.
helped out with this story.
What
if
do you have to
retained
say for
memories from
yourself?
Was that on the
Fitz?
tour?
Do you point
Can
out
you hear
every
me?
place that you make
Yeah, we
love?
can hear you.
Okay. Yes. No, that would be true. I didn't think for a second what you were telling was true, but then you spelled it out. I'm like, oh, yeah. And I remember that day very well if you want to have Jake elaborate.
Yeah.
Let's welcome Fitz to the program.
Hey.
OU fan, Baker expert.
So many friendly faces.
Also running a pool where I put everything on Baker tonight. Did you do the same, Fitz?
Well, I didn't put money into my own pool because sometimes people frown upon it, so I choose to watch. There we go. I need to know if I'm synced up.
You're
by the way.
ahead.
I don't
You're
know.
ahead. You're ahead.
By like, yeah.
Can you count out the seconds and I'll get to you?
Can you watch
18, 8, 17,
Clay
16,
can put up
15,
the. Can you see the time up there now?
14. We're pretty close.
Yeah, right on.
Clay's putting the time up on. So if you're trying to sync it up, which we like to do here, we like to
for
sync
sure.
it up. Like to be at the exact same
He's
time.
cooking Lattimore tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
dirty.
if it's biblically, but I feel like I have had biblical experiences with it.
Many.
Okay.
BL screams mushroom.
Hey, BL.
Fitz said hi, BL.
All right, Brookie Irving just got tackled.
I like this. I like to have him do play-by-play, not knowing if we're watching the same
I
thing
have
or
no
not.
idea.
And
Can
he
you
just-
see the screen that you're on? Can you see if we put up the time on it for you?
I don't see a time up right
Yeah,
now.
Well,
can't.
Well,
They're
that's a
not
replay.
showing it right at this.
The countdown helped by Jake. That helped a lot actually.
You're welcome.
that's what he does.
You're welcome.
Well, why not?
Oh, I'm with you.
Can you see our screen now? Well, I guess it stopped.
I do. Yes.
Doesn't make
Yeah, it
sense.
stopped.
Hey Fitz, Dan's never seen or seemingly ever heard of the video where Baker takes off running and gets body checked into that concrete by the cops.
I don't believe you for a second.
That's what I said.
Well, he said the cop
real?
had called him the N-word.
That's not true.
Okay, can you see the screen now? See the countdown?
Yeah. I think we're synced up.
Joe
Mason.
Mixon.
Oh,
Joe Mixon is
The
who
girl,
I was making
yeah.
the joke about.
yeah. Not
You
me.
remember the time that you told those Oklahoma fans about Joe Mixon, right?
I do. That I remember.
What'd you tell him?
You're welcome.
I just screamed at them the whole time, like, have you guys seen Joe Mixon punch that girl as a video? Like,
I bet they weren't concerned about it.
They didn't seem concerned.
They
about
weren't
that.
concerned about that, but they became concerned about me. At which point I became concerned about me also.
Where was this exactly, Jake?
TCU.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so game
So
on.
tailgate.
You
Oh,
know, is being
Bucky.
played.
No, not a
Yeah.
tailgate. It was at the game.
Yeah.
It was. We were sitting pretty. I was yelling it at him.
First and goal from the 2.
Like,
Sure, he heard you.
no, we were close. It was before the game. He definitely heard me.
Oh.
I was. Listen, this was not like a light dusting of.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Poor behavior. I was
Second and goal from the
blacked
5.
out. I'm sure.
That's not as good as first and goal from the 2.
Is this when you forgot the tickets? Was that you? Was that you or was that us that forgot? the
Maybe
tickets at
bowls.
your
What
house?
you need to do is throw when they
remember.
don't think you're going to throw. Like when you've run 7 times in a row, maybe then you mix in.
Especially with a mobile quarterback. Get him on the move.
But now that they know he has to throw is a great time. That's why he's only had 41 touchdowns this year.
How many do you think he could have if they took the reins off?
He's open.
That's
right.
what I mean. Maybe a
didn't.
slinging around offense. Baker Mayfield's career high touchdowns, 41. Troy Aikman? Do you know what his career high is?
21.
28.
I'm gonna say 18.
20.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's right. Let's give him first and goal.
Vita Veatron for the high five.
Let's start it again.
Pull me up. Now, certainly a team with a penalty in the end zone here with first and goal from the one.
Look at that. That's the only way
Punch
to stop
this
it.
in every time, right?
Former Cowboy.
I was going to say, there's no way there's another in beginning.
In Benogany.
Layla.
Yeah.
That's not
Take
me.
off!
Good word.
That is not the vodka. That is his last name. Blame the last name. Don't blame the vodka.
Second and goal.
And me being a little bit unsure of how to pronounce it. I mumbled it.
Vito was not open.
What the hell?
Yeah, no.
Oh, they're.
That is a big man.
Coach.
You're talking
Yeah,
coach.
all right,
We'll get him
buddy.
next time.
Yeah, I guess when you line him up in the backfield, it's
That's Skip
a
Pete?
bit more telegraphed.
Huh? Was it?
Isn't it?
Skip Pete has put on some weight then.
Second and goal from the 4.
Yeah, you're right.
Bucky Irving.
All right. Play action.
Get
Okay.
up all
Yes.
day. Bake
There
show.
we go.
Bake.
How did you get back ahead of us?
I think he just could feel it.
No, I called it. I was just feeling it. I
Oh,
swear to God,
okay.
I didn't know it was going to.
All right.
Good guess.
It's Friday.
Hey now! Hey now!
Apparently, this is now the Dan is now winning his bet sounder.
Celebrate with Dan.
You need the extra point though.
When I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous.
Okay, there you go.
Feeling dangerous.
Oh my God.
Woke up feeling dangerous.
Those beat reporters had never heard
Inspiring.
anything that smooth in their entire lives.
Woke up
What?
feeling
The way the
yeah.
beat reporters react to I woke
Oh,
up
yeah.
feeling dangerous. You can tell. They've never.
Jack him off right now.
woke up
Who is making these songs?
It's great.
Like
Hey,
the
d-
ones in the lead up. Like who?
Come on, man.
These are
No,
you?
no, it's not me.
But who is it?
People
Lot
who
of
spend
Baker
their
fans
time
out
like
there,
I
bro.
do.
Is this just on YouTube?
feeling real dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but
He meant
that was
sweat.
heart behind that.
Heart.
I do think I know how I'm spending my week though.
Baker songs?
Nothing but.
Especially for the next playoff game.
Yeah, let's get her done.
Oh, they're already winning?
Let's
Should we
settle-
just wait
let's
till
settle
Baker's in
down.
the Super Bowl?
Jeez, people. Gotta get through Dan Quinn.
Sure.
Would it be Bucks Lions next week?
Does it depend
The
who wins
rematch.
tomorrow?
I don't know.
Based on seeding, I think.
Yeah, if the Vikings win, it would.
If the
Hold on.
Vikings win, they have to go to Detroit.
Fitz is down.
Oh no.
There you go. What'd you say?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just saying if the Bucks win, they're the 3 seed, right?
Mike Utley,
Bucks.
thumbs up.
I think we just said that.
I'm not sure, but I do
They're
know
the 4th
that
seed, I believe, but Vikings. are
Yeah,
the
didn't they
5.
barely get in?
To the Bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they also won the division by
Yes.
2 games as it ended. So I think they're the 3 seed, right? Which would make them play.
Oh,
Dan.
goodness. Fitz looks concerned.
Don't worry, Fitz. Help is on the way.
Yeah, that's right. Let's one of our sponsors tonight, Frankel and Frankel,
Hey.
personal injury attorneys. Julie, phone number for Frankel and Frankel.
Threes. I knew it. Threes.
That's dude.
I got it, and I wasn't even looking at the screen.
That's the new like field sobriety test. If you can't remember the Frankel's phone number,
817 or 214, all 3.
Jake loves being on this
Thank
side of
you.
it so much.
personal injury attorneys, they have people working with them who worked for the
Well, leave
insurance
Dan Quinn
companies.
with
They
hair.
know their tricks. So if you are injured, make sure you're safe. Then call them at
817 or 214 threes. And by threes, I mean 333-3333.
That's right. We'll take care of you.
That's the 3 right there.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Play a cash register or something. I know you love it.
Hold on, guys. It's the dynamic kickoff.
No, wait. It's just the Blake kickoff where it just goes out of the back of the end zone.
No, the Blake idea is we're running an offensive play right now.
Why don't we just move it back to the 30 and let people kill each other?
I think they should bring back the XFL style opening kickoff, but do it for every kickoff.
What did they do?
They just put a ball on the 50, and they had 2 guys sprint at it from the goal
Well, that's awesome.
I may have the distances wrong, but it was just a collision, a sprint collision scramble for the ball at midfield.
And then where do they start the
What
drive?
if you just did like
I can't remember.
1950s NFL rules, but the regular kickoff? So you can clothesline, you can grab face masks, you can head slap, but just for kickoffs.
Just for kickoffs?
Never
So
with
the league is selling this as like, the thing that we said was the most dangerous play? What about more dangerous?
Okay, expand rosters. So now you have an extra 20 players on each roster.
Growing jobs.
And it's all like bad players anyway that you won't really need. So if they do get hurt, who cares?
Okay. I like it.
Give one of them a knife.
See, now you're getting silly. And I don't appreciate it.
Never with a closed fist.
Still can't believe that's real.
Always an open hand.
They got a little sticker on the helmet for who has the knife.
You know what I enjoyed?
It's like the green dot.
You know what I what I enjoyed on It's Just Banter this week, and I couldn't believe Jake wasn't remembering it right away, was the Cleveland Library when you mentioned Carl Monday.
Oh, yeah.
The investigative reporter who found a guy that was beaten off in the Cleveland Library and then confronted him outside.
What if I said we have video?
That's incredible. I love it.
Do you remember that guy growing up?
Oh, Carl Monday? Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Definitely. He's the
Monday fan?
what's his name? Our guy.
Brett Chip.
Yeah. If Carl Monday came to your place.
Yeah.
You're like, oh no.
That guy.
You're in trouble.
Oh.
Yeah.
Someone's been stealing some funds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he was the guy that, he'd be at as you're walking to your car in the parking lot. He's got the microphone and the camera, and you're no comments, and you're getting in real fast. Like,
yeah, the guy said he just was checking sports scores, and then Carl Monday said, "Sports scores in porn."
He's like, no, I don't do that.
Sports scores.
Well, actually, here's a video. Yeah, sure. Or, you know what, though? If they are food trash bags, let's put them in the garage so animals don't rip them apart.
Did y'all have a joke about a bag of leaves?
The great Nathan from Aspen Creek.
And
Jordan. Oh, and Jordan, sorry, and the great Jordan as well. Is downstairs. Nathan's up here watching the game, though. Jordan is not. She's down there chatting up the wife.
I saw a roast twin for the first time today.
Did you melt?
Were you afraid? Like,
no,
it's really funny.
I acted like a normal human.
See, that's the thing. These guys won't.
I don't blame
Blake won't say a word.
This is almost like a news version.
Jake runs upstairs.
No, hold on. I thought about that again over the weekend, and I'm definitely right.
Go on.
If you, teen, whatever you are, person, anybody, if you're wearing headphones, it's not rude for other people to not talk to you.
That's a social. Yeah.
That is a cue and that's been that way in society for a long time, and it's not changing. That's why the fuck she's wearing them. So
she
if
was
she's
not wearing
them,
headphones when I
then
saw
it's
her,
not weird to not talk to somebody. That is the message being sent. That is the message being received by all. So I don't just walk upstairs. I see, hey, oh, look, you have massive headphones on your ears. You're communicating. You don't want to speak to me.
Yeah.
We can't let that go as a society.
You are right about that, Jake.
Oh, thank you.
It is just so funny
Appreciate
to think about the.
Thank you, Nathan.
Blake, what was the specifics? What was your opening line to her?
Okay, we're missing a lot of details, but my opening
Just
line.
answer the question.
To shortly answer your question, I said you changed the code.
It's just so funny to think the door opens, he just looks at her, says, "Code changed," and then she just hits him with, "You're not gonna give me a hello, Blake?" That's a great comeback to code changed.
That. Well, did she say anything or just tattled to Dan later?
I think she just tattled.
Yeah.
No, my throwback.
Yeah, I forgot to mention about Aspen Creek. Like, if you weren't watching before, go to Aspen Creek in Irving. Mention the Dumb Zone. Mention, hey, I saw you on some pod. I saw you on a football stream. They'll give you a free fried pickles or a free green chili queso.
Ooh.
How about that?
That's a premium item.
You're going to want the fried pickles.
Have you had those?
Terrific.
You okay, Jake?
I'm not. Coughing.
Okay.
You want a cough drop?
I'm good. It's just water.
Has anyone here smoked a cigarette with Jake?
He watched me
because
smoke
tonight
one,
you have that opportunity.
No smokes for me.
Cigs and food.
Nathan.
Yeah.
Such a fun bar.
Do you not buy packs of cigarettes?
Oh, I got to that point for buying. Yeah, for sure.
You did get to.
That,
I'll go ahead and buy.
Yeah, but I still was never
because
like
you felt bad bumming cigarettes all the time.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't even really feel bad. It was just. It's like
you felt bad because I don't have any cigarettes.
Yeah, I never became like a regular smoker though.
Wouldn't you give him $1 or something?
Yeah, I would try. Yeah, buy your drink.
Oh no, sir.
Yeah, we don't want the dollar. Just buy your own pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, I bet you I
Just
did.
don't ask us anymore.
Julie, what's the hardest drug you've ever done?
Yeah, here we go.
I don't
Hey,
do
Fitz.
drugs.
There we go. What is that? Ineligible downfield? Did I say that word weird?
You did. It's okay.
Wiley,
sorry.
Blake?
Hey.
Never done any?
No.
Not even like a marijuana gummy?
Well, yeah.
Keep going, TC.
She's a big fan of Early Bird.
I've done that. Yeah, not counting Early Bird.
Yeah.
I've done the real ones with girlfriends that just make you giggle.
Early Bird, real, 2.5 milligrams of THC.
That's right.
And,
if you have to take a drug test at work.
Do you
they're
count
fantastic.
Percocets as a drug? Have you ever done perks?
No.
Okay.
No.
Say, Julie's got perk voice.
Have you ever chased the dragon?
Just want to know.
No. Booze is all I really need.
Fair enough.
That's all I need. I don't need to go harder. than
Chase
that.
the Dragon is one of those things that it's a lot of. There was a lot of things like this, and I used to think it was just Bob, but it was actually Bob and Dan. It's things about drugs of which I've done a lot of and continue to do that I'd never heard anywhere except for with Bob and Dan.
I think I'm only saying that because Bob gave me that one.
Okay.
He
It
liked
feels
that
like just dare speak.
Yeah.
Like only when they're telling you.
Yeah, I'm like, what the
no one
fuck
who's
are they
actually
talking
doing
about?
it.
How do I? And then the worst part is
Hey, bud, do you want to chase the dragon?
the worst part is I was like genuinely intrigued. I'm like, what are they talking about? Like,
They've caught a dragon before?
What is that? What is Chase the Dragon?
I think it's just heroin, right?
Heroin, maybe.
Yeah.
Have y'all done that?
No.
I've never.
Like you're always chasing that first high.
Yeah, but that applies to everything, though.
That's all the drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen to this
Chasing
guy.
the
Jumped in quick.
The dragon is that high that you
Anyone-
got.
Fitzy.
If you've ever had that high before, you're trying to like the first time you've ever like gotten actually high off of smoking marijuana, which
Yeah.
happened to me probably like the 9th time that I did it. You
Yeah.
can't really ever get that back. You're always trying to find that.
It's true.
Hey, big fourth down here.
It is a big fourth down.
Would you be going for it here?
You're kind of in no man's land.
Yeah. You
Wow. I'd flip the field.
Man, Zach Ertz still getting it done.
Incredible.
Your brother certainly had plenty of interactions with him, right?
You think Cliff's ever done heroin?
Heroin,
He does
no.
not look like he sleeps anymore.
Where?
I've definitely. Can I
Wait.
cut it out if you tell me I can't? I've definitely.
Live.
Good
Yeah.
sources
Dude,
have
it's-
told me Cliff will go over to Europe with a group of the boys and just all out LGBTQ.
Banging dudes.
What?
I've heard that on good authority.
Good authority. I
The
don't know that
Cliff's
you can just
over
say
in Europe
that.
just
Yeah.
tearing up Europe.
So not in the United States, though. Because it's not gay if you don't.
You would know him here. Like
Yeah.
if he's going to Tampa to do that, someone's going to tell their friend, I just saw Cliff Kingsbury.
Well, in Europe, I think people probably know who he is too.
I don't think so.
No, dude, he's a fucking dime a dozen over there. That's how every just dude looks.
Yeah, but he was an NFL head coach.
Like an urban area.
They don't know what that is.
They don't know what the NFL is in Europe.
Honestly, yeah,
How
I
many
don't give a
Premier League
shit.
coaches
They
do
do
you
not
know?
care at all.
All of Europe, y'all are being
They are not. NFL
very
head
much
coaches are not
generalizing
famous
all
in
of Europe, saying they don't care about NFL.
If someone in the back row
No.
was a Bundesliga head coach right now, you would know.
Maybe they just don't care about the gay sex. Maybe that's it.
That could
That's
be
part-
it too.
definitely
It's
part of
both
it.
factors.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Like,
whatever.
it's just not as
Why would we say
big of a
anything about
deal.
this?
Yeah.
So it's a dude railing the dude.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, there's.
If you're in
it's
Europe and you're
growing
listening,
in like England and maybe Germany.
Tell
a
us if
little.
you know who Cliff Kingsbury
People don't
is.
have a fucking clue who.
Yeah, there's not one single person in Spain who knows that the
Like, let me tell you,
Cardinals exist.
no, not the Cowboys in
That
Spain,
is
but
so false.
like
no, it's 100%.
95% of people in England don't know who
And
Bill
after
Belichick
3,
is.
it is Tampa. They didn't put the score up. What's the
They
score?
wouldn't recognize him by his
17-13.
face. No.
17-13?
Yeah.
I hate when they don't put the score up at the end of the quarter. God damn it,
They
BL.
don't watch it.
I think that's
At
accurate,
all.
Jake.
So right now,
They're into the NBA, though.
hey Fitz, would you
Some.
mind if we bring in Spinks?
NBA might.
Yo, what's up,
Love
Fitz?
this guy. What's up, brother?
Spinks
Talking
is gonna
about
give us
smoking
a,
cigarettes together.
a chat update.
Yeah, we got some good action from the third quarter. Sean ATX remind us, doesn't seem like it, but 1 year ago in this time slot, the Cowboys were getting waxed by Green Bay. A legendary performance from Jake on that stream that night.
That was fun.
Also talking about sports, Brad B observes Bucky Irving, the Buccaneers, Jonathan Mingo, another fourth-round pick. Talking Baker, Jason Ellis reminds us that Dan needs to watch the Baker arrest video live. We talked about it earlier, heard the audio earlier. One chatter boldly claims that they once got a blowjob behind a Cheese Jake factory in Richland Hills.
Okay.
Good one.
Yeah.
It's been awesome having Fitz on the stream. Austin Newbury brags that he once smoked a cigarette with Jake and Fitz. A lot of people claim they smoked a cigarette with Jake, but very few say Jake and Fitz.
Not that few.
When talking about being gay
more than
in
one.
Europe, Disaster Films has coined the term the Eastern Hemisphere exemption. Maybe something that Cliff
There you go.
Kingsbury has been exploring. And then we were talking about the Rooney Rule earlier. Ron Mexico reminds us it's the team that the coach is getting signed from that gets the pick.
Yeah.
And then Rob Salzman says that he believes they need to make a Goonie rule in which NFL teams have to interview somebody with special needs like Sloth. Back to you guys.
Yeah.
I thought it's the team that signs him. Why would the team that you sign him from get the
Because
pick?
that's
Right.
you're growing the pipeline. Like
Yeah.
you're taking guys coming in and saying like we want you to learn the way, and if you cultivate them and you're like,
But if I'm signing you, a black guy, and then the other team gets a pick.
yeah, not from you. It's a
Right.
compensatory pick, but it's that's the way that these incentives would work because it's not just like, oh, I'm just hiring you because I'm going to get a pick.
But
you're incentivizing like
I think
a culture.
that would incentivize it more, though.
Yeah, but wouldn't you just hire one person every year?
well,
Yeah.
thank you for completing that.
Yeah, I'd hire
I
like
was
But the point is that
going
there's
to-
12
the
new-
point. The problem with these
coaches every
with it
year.
is
You have
that
20
there's no one
picks
at
a
the
year.
lower level. No salary cap on.
Okay, so it's incentivizing
Yeah.
to hire them in lower level.
Yeah, to
coaching
grow
positions.
like
I see,
Cultivate
because eventually
them.
that's why how
Yeah,
you
right.
end
To
up
grow
with
a
Yeah.
flower.
a flower.
Go on.
Yes.
To grow a black flower.
What?
A blower. I mispronounced blower.
And then it gets picked.
Boy, that's a.
And it gets
tough
to
one.
go to a new garden. And
I
bloom.
forgot about the Zach Ertz thing for a minute. When you said that.
That he-
but
that he is good friends
obviously,
with Zach Ertz?
my memory
Yeah.
is not.
He's cool. I just know all Stanford tight ends. Your brother hangs out with them whenever they go to the Stanford tight end meeting. Hey, can I get you guys anything?
It was weird to me to find out how like, what would you call them? Small shop. Like,
That is pass interference.
boutique agencies, I guess, specialize in like
Yeah.
positions. Like, yeah, we just
Yeah.
handle the tight ends, the white ones.
Yeah, we have got all the Stanford tight and what was it's linebackers, but there was
linebackers.
like a school, right? That they were big on.
Yeah.
Maybe
But
Iowa
yeah.
linebackers.
It was somewhere where you could get them.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I'm sure that when all the Stanford tight ends, they know, the guy who's in the NFL now was their teammate last year.
That's the time
So of
right
course
there.
they would go to him and be like, "Hey, who's good? Who's a good agent?"
I don't know that this is true for sure, but I don't think my brother's getting back into the football game, so I don't think it matters. But he would tell me stuff like, so he's, Zach Ertz is married to the soccer player,
Julie.
Julie Ertz.
and I don't
What's
remember.
your name?
I don't remember if they. Let's see here. Oh shit!
Wow. Someone cares about Dan's bet.
So I don't think they.
I think we're in four down territory.
Anyways, like they make a lot of money, obviously, but they were definitely the. Hey, you guys need to get us a car. Like you guys need to put us up in hotel. It's like.
Yeah, fair enough.
He was making a lot. She's making a lot, and they were like nickel and diming the.
They didn't want to do
the
anything on their
agency
own.
for like, no, you guys are supposed to pay for this. Small amounts.
Tim from the chat chimed in that the XFL, that's how they did the coin toss.
That's what I was saying. I was saying
I thought you
use
said
that for-
kickoff.
No, I'm saying I said use that.
Oh, boy, we could use a pick.
I'm saying the
Couldn't
ball
we?
doesn't even have to change possession. Like you score, we're doing it again.
go-
If you get the
they
ball,
going for it?
Yeah.
Couldn't we use a pick here, guys?
See, looks like a Marine Corps.
Well, now you just need a
Oh, he's cooking. Let him cook.
stop,
he is.
deflection, something.
Dan Quinn does not look like a head coach.
It's the hat.
It's the hat.
Yeah, the hat's
It's
weird.
nighttime.
Do you guys think
That
that
is a
if you
good
wear
point.
hats, we don't know?
I don't know why, but it makes sense. Say again.
I just
It fits.
do the
All right, this
hat
is an
wearers
important
think
play,
that we
guys.
don't know they're bald
Important
under
play for the bet.
Let's get home.
Good point.
One play, defense. One play.
Whoa, what is he doing?
That's what we got.
No flag.
No laundry.
it? Boy, and you'd have to think that if he were a little more fastidious about covering his own personal expenses, he would have made that catch.
That's right.
Fitz, are you cheering for any one of these
Fastidious, I love
teams?
Baker.
Of course.
He's rooting for Baker, bro.
I couldn't tell.
What is
think
the
he's
pass
cheering for
rush count
football.
up to with
Appears
Colin
to be an
Jordan?
annual thing.
Pass
I'll
rush.
say that. I'll say this about Baker. Full disclosure here, he needs really two big wins to kind of validate his sort of. Like, nobody really takes him too seriously right now, and he hasn't really had that big win. Like look at last year.
State championship.
Yeah, I understand high school's kind of important in Texas, but since then, Georgia didn't win it. They didn't even get to the college football playoff his sophomore year. They lost to Texas. I mean, they've had a few. He's had some misses.
Fitz, do you think if Blake
Dan
Bell got
curiously
a fair
absent
shot?
from the microphone the second these things come up. So, go ahead.
He walked away.
I just want to know how many wins you think Blake Bell could have had in the NFL if they'd just given him his real chance.
Put in the bell,
If the Chiefs did,
Yeah, for sure.
Anyone, any NFL team, any franchise.
if he took over right now for the Kansas City Chiefs, would they have had 3 losses this year?
I mean, I would say less.
I mean, short yardage. Belldozer.
That was the same day.
Oh, wait.
The day that you guys were talking about earlier is the same day that I crashed into, quote unquote, crashed into Switzer's case. It's the same day we were in the suite with Jim Ross yelling, "Put in the belldozer" with British Open winner Tom Hamilton.
Tom Hamilton? I thought it was Justin Leonard.
No.
Was Tom Hamilton?
Todd Hamilton? Todd.
Belldozer was
Tom
not
Hamilton.
on the roster.
Tom
From
Hamilton.
But he still
of
may have
Aerosmith.
yelled that.
Have you ever met Tom Hamilton? of Aerosmith?
Whenever Trevor Knight was starting, there was no Belldozer on the roster?
I don't think that's the same game. No, it was
It
Jalen
was
Hurts, right?
Oklahoma,
Iowa
West
State?
Virginia. No.
No,
It was
it was
Oklahoma,
West
West
Virginia.
Virginia.
Oh, I've been
Trevor
to that
Knight-
suite twice. You're right. I've been to that
Trevor
suite
Knight
twice.
was the starter.
Yeah. That did.
Okay.
Yeah, and Jake said Jim Ross looks great after that stroke in a voice that Jim Ross definitely heard.
I forgot about that.
I'm always
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I'm living the discomfort of him kind of half looking back at us.
That guy has a dick.
That's awesome.
No, he's a sweetheart of a man. He lost his wife.
Okay. Is that all I got to do?
Forcefield.
So
Twist my
who's
arm.
the guy that who's the golfer? Todd Hamilton?
Todd Hamilton.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not of Aerosmith.
Not of Aerosmith.
I don't think it was him.
Friend of Corby.
Yeah.
He's friends with all the golfers.
It was him, dude. Trust me.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
I
seems like a
drunk talked
hold.
this guy for like
I'm with you,
25
Blake.
straight minutes.
That doesn't mean you
the
remember
day,
his
the day I
name.
met him.
Oh,
no, it
Bucky.
was him. He's.
It wasn't just alcohol.
That's very true.
Justin Leonard's from here. I think it was Justin Leonard.
Where did Bucky Irving go?
He went to UT. Justin
Oregon.
Leonard went to UT. Okay, I
Oregon?
give it up.
Bucky
Yep.
Irving
Yeah,
went
Bucky Irving went to Oregon.
pick
Yeah.
142.
Somebody was describing to me their experience last night at the show,
Mhm.
and they're like, "Yeah, it's just it was like the crowd around me was, it was this, it was that, it was like just different than any show I'd been to." He was like, "I kept looking around, waiting for for John Quinones to pop out." Is that a news name you might have forgot about? The fucking guy who would have those like, "Would you do it?" You know, you remember that show?
Yeah.
What would you do?
Like
It's coming back.
watching someone beat their wife in the den.
Yeah, you're like, what do I do?
Couldn't help but notice you didn't stop him.
Yeah. The whole show was I couldn't help but notice.
These are actually two actors.
Did Steve
John Quincy.
Did Steve Berline open for him, Jake?
Berline losing the crowd.
What, the white cat can't
Laughs with legends, baby. I should make it a point to try to go to that again if I'm ever near the Super Bowl.
Oh, what a legend. Hall of
You got it.
Famer.
Baker's gonna advance. Cowboys just
So did he say no Hall of Fame on Evans?
uh
What's the origin of this?
there's two things about it. One, I don't care, and it's important because had I thought about it more, he thinks about it a lot. But if I were someone who thought about it, I think I would take his point, which is that you've never thought of him as one of the three best at his position.
That's wrong.
But then I started
You've never
thinking about
thought
it,
of
and I
Mike
was like,
Evans as three best at his
Oh shit!
Oh!
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit!
Wow.
It wasn't his fault.
We can blame Dan for not being up here. I don't know. You just get into the number. Every year you look at it, you're like, I don't know. It's right there, but I would still say probably. I think he's dominant.
If you're your team's
No, Dez is not even close.
If you're your team's number one option,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was
that
for a
way.
way shorter amount of time, and I
Right.
think Dez maybe only like 2 years. I thought that. Yeah, your team's number one receiver for what 10 years? You said that's
yeah, and like a
actually
good
crazy.
receiver.
Man, that's unfortunate.
And if you're in a stat with Jerry Rice alone, you gotta get some
Punch the ground with your throwing arm.
That's a great point. Yeah, that's the classic.
might be a
Baker
meathead
motion.
is.
Of course he.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Bull Durham.
Dude, he's got to be beside himself that Cowherd got the positive shot out in the Joy Taylor lawsuit.
Who?
Baker. Baker's Cowherd big time.
Oh.
For years and years and years.
They battle. Oh yeah. I think I. Yeah. now
In
that you
the
say that.
pre-draft process, Cowherd
Yeah.
was
Oh
like
my
playing
gosh.
highlights of who Baker would celebrate with after touchdowns, being like, "Couldn't help but notice not your teammates.
Oh,
Why you talking with the trombone players?"
That's good stuff.
You got good lips.
Who's gonna tell him?
Sorry, bud.
I've got some bad
Here.
news.
Dan, yeah.
We're gonna need you to sit down.
Wait till he's sitting.
This.
Well, this.
Well,
Yeah, it's
look at the
happening.
ball bouncing around on the turf. The man you love has a shocked look and
Surrender Cobra.
shocked expression on his face.
A little fumble.
It is
a little
not
fumble
his fault.
action.
Oh my god.
What happened? I leave for 2 minutes?
And hell breaks loose, Dan.
fumbled.
Yeah, we know,
He
dude.
says
It's a
that's
fucking
on me.
handoff.
Look how sad he looks.
Oh, no, at the 12.
Yeah.
That's not a
Yeah.
good place to do that.
It's a very bad place to do it.
That's how you.
See,
Yeah.
Here we go.
His
Oh,
team
I fooled you.
his
I
team
thought he was-
still
I
has.
know, it was a
Actually,
good one.
in my defense, he should have.
It didn't work out very well.
Damn, I think I want a turtle.
Okay.
I think you need a dumb zone turtle.
You've already
Did
got
you
a
have a show
microwave.
turtle?
Big support.
Let me tell you from personal experience, you don't want a turtle.
Oh,
For real?
Yeah.
Blake has turtle stories.
They're like-
Always that guy.
They like dirty tanks.
What do you mean?
You clean the tank, they'll dirty it up because that's how they like living.
How do they dirty it? Like with poop?
Yeah.
I don't think Jake
Love
cares.
seeing them in the wild.
Jake's not
Yeah,
scared of
totally.
turtle poop.
That's half the reason I golf.
That's one of the top finds if you're on a White Rock walk.
That's cool.
Nice 5 turtles together.
Yeah.
What you want to do here is bend, but
It's
don't
fun
break.
when they're all in it.
I can't tell you how
Stomp
many
at the
times
same time.
Would
It's
they-
really
I've had
exciting.
to stop
Oh, yeah.
and carry a turtle across the street.
Really?
How sweet of you.
He's a good
Don't you do that? Doesn't that happen?
What do you mean?
No,
It
it's
happens
'cause-
a lot
Never
around here.
once.
It's because you're back here.
I
I've
think
never,
you're
I've never had that
lying.
happen to me in my life.
Oh
I
no!
don't think you actually do that.
They're
Yeah, I live
lucky
near
if
the
I
lake.
swerve.
As long as there's a
And
microwave
they're
nearby.
off, and really on Carroll,
Yeah. I
it'll
can see
happen.
that.
And the thing is, I've heard, because people around here talk about this because it happens a lot. But I've heard, like, if a turtle is walking across the street and you're like, oh no, but the lake is that way, I'm going to take it back to where it was. Don't, because it's going somewhere. Like, let it take it across the street the way it's
The
going.
same way.
Yeah.
Because it probably
Now,
walked
Dan.
for like 5 days to get to that point.
The point is, I'm just telling you this because I kind of heard it once,
Yeah.
and now I'm saying it as if it is the law, and now you are going to, like...
I will.
Yeah.
I'll always set a turtle free in the same direction that it's going.
But you've never stopped the car because there's a turtle in the street?
I've never seen a turtle in the street.
You just run over
Yeah,
it.
she
and
just
say-
feels a bump, and she's
I
like, what the hell is that?
She's texting.
I have done it
Man,
once.
I thought the opening kick today in the Eagles-Packers game, like, he just had the ball. Like when they showed the aerial view,
Yeah.
like you just get it ripped out of you 7 seconds after the play's over, and they're like, yeah, call stands.
I had a hard time viewing that from a neutral fashion.
Big play, guys. Big play.
Big play alert.
Don't ruin it.
How many
Fitz.
big plays do we have to have from this defense?
Sack.
Oh!
No.
Easy peasy.
Baker has time.
They left him too much,
Did
even,
they-
maybe.
Did they leave him too
9
much
and a half,
time?
dude. That's crazy.
Okay.
You have too much time.
All right, how many timeouts?
Fuck, man.
9:46.
Time.
2 timeouts.
We've got time.
Not even in a hurry.
Baker's got time today.
Google confirmed Dan's turtle thing.
Just get him some.
Keep him going that
Yeah.
way?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
That makes sense.
So you didn't believe me? You're like, I'm going to Google it.
No, they Googled it.
Dude, have you
What do
ever,
you-
Oh.
like,
What did you search?
you know whenever you're like a little kid and you get pissed off and you just do like that thing?
Yeah.
You've never done that harder than the time when you were a turtle and someone picked you up
Aw.
and you walked fucking all that way.
Took you the other way.
It was like, here you go, bud.
Okay, all right.
It drove you right
You're
back
just a
to the
dumb
starting
turtle.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
You clearly mean to go towards the water.
I'm a fucking animal. I know where I'm going.
As we're headed to commercial and we have some time, let's allow Dan to watch the video
Just in your shell.
of Baker Mayfield's
Here we go.
Oh, we
arrest.
have the video?
Yeah.
Jake.
Oh, yeah.
Can we get a dance?
Oh,
my
Oh,
God.
that hurts.
Did he not break ribs?
How did he do? Yeah, that thing's cement, bro.
No!
But you're right. Did he think he was getting away with
Yeah.
that?
That's
Just
the
that
thing.
first step is
like-
not working.
No.
Dude.
Wait, let's see it again.
All right.
They'll never catch me.
I'm fucking out of here.
Great.
He's like, I'm chill, guys. I'm
That's
chill.
You never been that blackout where the fight or flight kicks in and you
Not
just
like
stink
that, man.
for
I
a
don't
minute and
know.
you can't?
I don't think I've ever
What
had.
come out?
That
He did
looks
the
like
thing
it
when
hurts
you're
so
having to
bad.
run laps where you do like the really slow first step too.
Dude,
Yeah.
That was before his senior year.
that hurt his draft capital for sure.
That was before his senior year?
Yeah,
I thought
I
it was
believe
like in
so.
God, it
between.
does.
man.
Like his head
I thought it was
bangs
right before
on
his-
the
You,
between
you may
his-
be right, yeah.
All right. I'm
Yeah,
just
right
gonna
before his
get
last
out
year.
here.
So people kept showing it during the Heisman Trophy campaign.
He thinks he's in a football game.
Wow,
Yeah,
he could
that's
have got
awesome.
really fucked up there.
Oh, yeah. That could
And it's
have
in
I mean,
Fayetteville.
that could have ended your career.
Yes.
I don't know about him hanging out in Fayetteville
This
either.
cop getting out of the car has no urgency at all.
Yeah.
He's like, we got
God damn Baker.
They're not a rival, TC. It's no big deal.
I just don't want him leaving Norman.
And he grabs his foot.
Foot grab.
Yeah, what was that point?
And then he quickly gave up. He's like,
rewind
this
it
isn't
again.
Yeah,
gonna
we gotta
work.
watch this
I
guy
wanna
getting
see
out of the
that foot
car.
He's gonna get his shoe for
Gave it a
his
little yank.
merch.
It's a foot grab.
Rewind to the foot grab.
He's got to be squirming. You know he's not just chilling
Here
down
we go.
there.
He's like, I feel like I should
Let's see if I can help.
I think
He's like, I'm going to help. a
Nah, they
little
got
bit.
it. Well, let me just try.
What if I
here,
just
here,
Arnie.
stop?
Such a lazy attempt. Lazily tugging.
Well, I
Okay.
earned my paycheck.
I feel
No,
like somehow y'all need to track that guy
No,
down.
that's
get him on the
seriously.
show.
That's me trying to like help when the actual men like movers are at my house.
Yeah.
They're like
yeah.
actually lifting stuff, and I'm like,
I'll
oh,
get
let me
one of
see if I
these.
can get let me get a leg.
Oh,
Boom.
look at that.
Like, oh, you need a little help here.
Yeah.
Here's
Okay,
this
watch it again.
candle.
Watch
Totally
it
a
again.
man, too.
Yeah.
No, I'm cool.
They'll never get me.
Everything's
Go.
Oh,
That's his head.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
oh dear.
Jeez, it's actually shocking he's doing all this right now after that.
It wasn't just an
This is
immediate
a
like
redemption
getaway.
story.
He's built
Yes.
different, bro.
He started walking
They
and
need to
then he
do-
took off.
Hold on, let's take a look at foot cam here.
Lull him to sleep a
Hold on.
little bit.
Let's get a big return here.
No.
They need to do the dramatic pregame feature about that. All the hurdles he's overcome.
Okay, we just need to win by 4, guys. Just 4. Let's go. What's Melissa Stark saying?
Would you rather have your head bounce off the concrete/grass like that, or witness someone that you had a rendezvous with at a Cheesecake Factory give an interview about that rendezvous?
Head.
I think part one's better.
Well, I think I'd rather
there's
bounce
head
my
in
head
both
off.
of them. Dot.
Oh, yeah.
Go.
God damn, he gets him right to midfield. One play.
He's playing.
One part about that TC is he was married during that incident with the Cheesecake Factory. Was he?
Oh, listen to moral compass over here. All of a sudden, you're not allowed to do that if you're married.
Well, I just say I think it contributes to whether or not you'd rather get your head bounced
That
off
was
the
my
ground.
That's why I said head.
You go to the Jason Garrett school.
Now they're gonna run the ball.
Hitting on ladies.
Bucky Irving.
Okay.
Easy money.
Go.
Is he one of those 2 mouth guard guys, or just one dangling?
Nobody ever wears their mouth guard anymore. It looks like.
What's up with that?
You know what's up with that.
They don't care. They
Now
have-
that we're allowed to use
they
those
have
slurs
fake,
again,
fake teeth.
What is the
you
point?
can't be wearing mouth guards.
Because they'll call you that?
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's throw it to the Hall of Famer.
Fits?
Uh-oh.
Keeper, of course.
Not even.
Face mask.
Hey.
Definitely a face mask, right?
He's having
bitching.
flashbacks of the cops.
Yeah. It looked like about the same.
It did.
Did they not yank his head back? I'm just saying.
Now he's gonna get real pissed off.
That's clean.
Release
No,
the
it's clean.
beast.
Dude, I'm sorry.
What's a little horse collar?
I get it, but that is such a bitch move.
See?
You know he
Flashbacks.
didn't get your face mask. And
Clayton,
you
I
get
see
up
you.
and immediately just, ooh.
But your buddy Patrick does it, and it's a genius play.
What? Say you got a face mask? The decel
Just fall down when you get touched out of bounds,
Oh,
and then get
immediately
up
he's
like,
like, yeah,
hey, hey.
Okay, there we go. That's all we need.
Hey!
No.
Cade?
We're going to move the chains.
Cade.
Julie, I've never had a mule before, and here I go.
What do you think?
My
This
first
is your first taste?
Tito's mule.
Does Dan
Let us know what you think.
Oh, no, I've now had half a mule. But I've never before this cup.
Okay.
had
Do you
a mule.
like it?
Yeah.
Dan, do you know how mules are made?
I don't know. She just
Come
told me
on
it's
now.
Tito's and ginger beer.
That's right. Do you like the ginger beer? It's a little different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's okay.
They actually
Spicy.
just take everything on the bar mat.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I've heard that about so many different things. The bar mat joke.
Isn't that called a Matt Damon?
A Matt Damon.
I've heard
See,
that.
you've heard it about that.
Yeah.
I've heard it about all kinds of things.
But mules have a horse dad and a donkey mom. Isn't that neat?
Oh, the
horse?
actual.
This whole entire setup was for that.
The other way is a
Right
different
there.
breed. I forget what you call them.
I think it was
Zebra?
worth it.
No.
A horse dad and a donkey mom.
Like if the dad is one and the mom's the other, it's a different thing.
What's going on over there?
Football.
Jameson's doing jokes.
Just gonna pipe it down.
I liked it.
Uh-oh.
Redemption.
I
That's a
don't think
tough
he got
look.
it.
You're saying he did get it?
No.
The
Okay, we got a good
referee
spot.
seems to be indicating he did not do it.
Refs and cops, his worst enemies.
Takes
Did I
all
see
of
D?
us.
It takes
Did I
all
see
of us.
DJ D-Bay back there? Is Danny Bayless
So
back
that's
there?
like
Oh yeah.
He was.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't have a microphone. Okay.
No, Danny's not here.
he's physically gone.
This is a big play.
Dan would love to be in the backfield for the tush push with Baker.
How's this
What the
going?
hell?
Okay, that has to be
happened there?
something. That has to be
Good
something.
Lord.
You're telling me there's no
Negative
offsides
yardage.
There's got yes.
Or false start. Either
Bucky
one.
Irving almost pitched the ball.
You thought about it.
I think you kick a field goal here.
You ever thought that on like a sweep
You and
play though?
Todd
when they're about
Bowles
to
are
lose 5
dismayed.
yards, that they should just throw it away. Yeah.
Oh. No, it just
my
looked
God,
weird.
is it-
Yeah, he just kind
He
of like
wasn't
a
expecting
delay.
it?
He was not ready for that snap.
That Baker's fault.
He
think
just
the center
stood there with the
snapped it
ball
early.
for a second.
Yeah.
Well, like the whole team wasn't ready yet.
Yeah, they're
Cheesecake
Fucker.
factory scene just
Uh-oh.
flashed before his eyes.
They're gonna win by 3.
Froze.
And he is still married to the wife during the incident, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
She forgave him.
What a great lady.
She forgave his wallet.
Yeah.
That's very
But she
cynical,
could have
Blake.
gotten 50%,
You don't know what their love
right,
is.
to divorce him?
Yeah, but he still had a long career ahead of him.
They don't usually
There's the
get
Yeah,
walk.
he
There's
didn't
the
have
walk.
his
Did he-
second contract yet.
Yeah.
There's the walk, and he just kind of just starts
She's
going.
waiting it out for that.
He was still with Cleveland.
Ow!
She's
that's
gonna
just
wait
not
for his
good.
second
Where
contract.
was this? Was this in
Fayetteville.
Macaroni Grill.
Damn, Macaroni
All
Grill's
right.
still out there? They still
Yeah, walk.
Yeah, they
walk,
are.
I don't
walk,
know.
and go.
I love macaroni.
Little
Grill.
Bennigans.
They're still out there. They'll sing to you on your birthday too, if you're lucky.
Nice.
Can you draw on the placemat
Yeah.
or the whatever
Yeah,
you
you
call
can.
it? Not the placemat. Like the whole thing, the tablecloth.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That was fun.
Those are the
Would
best
you be able to
restaurants.
write your name upside down if you were the waiter?
With like 2
I
crayons.
think I could.
Yes.
Yeah. The bubble letters upside down.
I mean, certainly you get a lot of practice.
I thought you were about to say certainly you get a lot of pussy.
Yeah, if you can name it right.
Like someone's,
Yeah, I mean-
someone's drawing their name upside down, and there's a woman
Everyone
that's just
knows
like,
one
man,
of the
that is
easiest ways
so
to get
hot.
pussy.
They come to you at that point.
Yeah.
Like that's her fetish.
Standing there with their jaw dropped. Just like,
Upside down drawing.
oh.
Oh man.
Your husband's right over there.
That makes it better.
I seriously don't think it's crazy that Hank Williams Jr. is back on Monday Night Football in
brought that back
2025. I'm still looking at the article.
Yeah, I don't think it's crazy. Right?
I'm sure he said some worse stuff, but what he said that got them to cancel it is not that bad.
I mean,
Yeah.
Gruden's got a job.
What did he say? I want to know.
He was they had him on because of course they do, right? Fox News, and they showed a picture of Obama and John Boehner, bless up, and he said that would be like quote Hitler playing golf with Netanyahu.
Yeah.
So he just compared Obama to Hitler. Like that song slaps way too hard for it to go away over that. Like you almost need the N-word for this to be worth it.
Do you like Tracy
Like that
Morgan?
song's really good. They need a good reason
No.
to cancel him.
Kevin Hart or Tracy Morgan?
Yeah.
Tampa
I have to
sign
have
gives me
one
a
of 'em?
headache.
Yeah.
I have to watch one of their stand-ups
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
and then be like I'm a fan.
No.
They both have
just
moments.
Pick your poison.
I thought you liked 30 Rock, Dan. He was the one part you didn't like.
Yeah, they wrote
Oh, you
good
don't like
stuff
Pete
for him.
Horn-
I like
Hornberger
Tracy
either.
Morgan.
I don't
enough.
like Pete, but I was at a Tracy Morgan comedy show. It was horrible.
Have you seen my favorite video on the internet?
Better or
Tracy
worse than
Morgan
Kevin
singing "With
James?
or Without You" in a public place.
No.
You know the part of "With
Kevin
or
James,
Without
not
You" where
bad.
they're just, he's just vocalized the oh.
Yeah.
That it comes to that. It's like on the loudspeaker, and he's just yelling it
That
like
sounds delightful.
an airport terminal, And everyone just like turns around. It's like, oh, that's Tracy Morgan.
He seems like he's got that kind of life. This is a good commercial.
Drop Beth sent me
Yeah,
something.
yeah, this one's good.
You guys want to hear what Drop Beth sent me?
No.
We got a no, we got a yes. Does anybody want to break that tie?
I fear it. I fear it.
Julie fears it.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to break the tie? We have a tie right now.
Yes.
Fitz, you're the deciding
We want to
vote.
hear what Drop Beth sent.
Please.
Okay.
So we do want to hear it. Okay, here we go. This isn't what she sent. This is just the lead up to the.
Invignity.
Okay, that was great.
I knew it.
Oh, greatness.
Thank you, Drop Beth.
Well, only one of us was worried.
I knew it.
That's a good one. You got to be proud of that.
It's a tough name, but
when do we get a song out of that, James?
Oh, very sing-song.
I'm gonna need that.
Invignity.
That was very sports Layla right there.
I just need everyone to know I was doing that on purpose.
So does the turtle smell like? Does the whole room smell, Blake?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure if you get a good
Just all the time?
aquarium.
Yeah.
All the time?
Yes. Yeah. You clean it. Next day it's dirty. Because that's
Outdoors. What about outdoor turtle?
what's the point?
You can see it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But outdoor turtle.
Well, Dan said he has a bunch around here, so you could find a South Lake turtle. Invignity.
What do you-
Invignity.
You could get out too, though, right? I mean, you could get out.
You better. If you get beat by a turtle, that's a pretty.
No, but I'm saying get out of the outside. If we're outside.
Put it in the terrarium you would have inside, but put the terrarium outside.
That feels fucking cruel. Like, see all this?
Then don't buy a turtle.
Yep. Tough break, bud.
Invignity.
Get a little sorority there.
Deal or No Deal Island? Fuck yeah. The
It's
greatest
like the show,
mashup
but now
since
it's
Jay-Z
on
and
an
Linkin
island.
Park, baby.
Yeah.
Deal or No Deal Island. They're just combining all the shows.
Yeah, I like it. With MILFs.
Right.
Today's sponsors are
Buy
Tito's Handmade Vodka,
Kevin's
Lone Star
emo-ass
Beer,
tattoos.
Frankel and Frankel,
Yeah.
Aspen Creek and Irving, and Prosper Ford. Thank you, Prosper Ford, for being up there. Do you know what was at Prosper Ford like 5 years ago, Julie?
What?
Nothing.
What about Prosper Ford?
Nothing.
Jake Helper.
Nothing but a field.
It was a field.
Oh.
It used to be a field out there.
Oh, that's crazy.
And now, yeah. Now it's like 80,000 square feet of showroom.
Wow.
Unbelievable place.
It really is.
A true miracle.
It's the greatest live read of all time.
Go to prosperford.com. Go to Grapevine Ford too. Just say hi to Chaz Gilmore if you go there and
For
see
sure.
him.
I'll be there
Maybe
soon.
give him a little hug. You bought a car from Grapevine Ford, didn't you?
I did.
A vehicle, I should say. That's not really a car.
Don't you know?
It is an SUV.
This is true, but it also calls into question, is car able to be used as a catch-all?
Like, what do you have?
Like, you would never be like, I'm going to go rent an SUV.
What do you have? What is it?
I have a Ford Explorer.
An Explorer. Is that a car?
Yes. But if you ask me what kind of car, I would not say car. That's the thing.
Man.
Like saying your car payment in reference to that seems like it'd be fine.
Right. Or rent a car.
Yeah.
But
I'd be like, no.
No, bro. I'm renting a Jeep. What do you think I'm fucking basic? I was thinking this the other day, too, about your bit with making sure that Josh feels as if he's never read a book or hasn't since he was 17 anyways.
Blind Josh.
Yeah, as far as listening to books. Did you read them? If you had a text exchange, 15, 20 minutes with one of your homies the other day, and he came up, would you be like, oh, I just talked to him the other day?
That's a great question. I feel like you couldn't. I feel like talk implies.
See,
That's because it is a different thing. Just like reading is different than listening, it is different.
So Josh gets
You'd
the
have to say
pass because he's blind. Again, my daughter said she just finished Misery. I go, oh, you did? And she's like, yeah.
The book.
She listened to it. She listened to Misery.
Right.
Probably while she was watching a show and doing something on the computer. And something on her phone, too.
But it's the same thing, though. That's what I'm saying, is that if somebody's like, man, I feel like you need to talk to a friend, or you said, like, oh, I talked to him the other day. Yeah. If you text somebody, meaningful,
does that
not
mean
just
you
like a
talked to
yes, no, can you be like, I talked to that person?
Can you
I think you say you texted with them or I messaged with them. It's a
Message,
difference.
I like that.
I
It's a
corresponded.
difference. Yeah. Talking is better.
If you think about it, though, it's just your brain is processing that information in different places. Like if you're listening to a book or reading a book, you're not processing it in the same part of your brain. But you're still getting the information.
But if you watched a movie, you didn't read the book.
Oh, yeah,
true.
that's true. But I think there's...
It's also a different
Two
interpretation.
totally different.
Yeah.
Damn, that fumble might cost them their season.
Might cost me my post-game gambling season, too.
This is why we
and
need
that's
the
what really people care about.
We need the 4-point field goal where it's, hit it through a hole in the net.
A 60-yarder.
Yeah.
If they do rise up here.
See, they're talking on the sideline like we can't leave Baker.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Yeah, let's get this 2-minute warning
That's
out of the
whole
way.
bit.
What if we get to watch
And
the
there's
precision
Bulls.
comeback drive?
That's what you do.
There's Bulls. How can
Wouldn't
I mess
that be
this
an
up?
exciting way
This
for
could
the season
begin
to end?
the legacy right here. This could be it. This is the beginning of the rest of his
Dude,
life.
you don't think he didn't know some people who were affected by that fire? He definitely did.
Yeah,
you
from
think
his time with the Rams.
So he's going to start thinking about them now?
His extended time with the Rams?
Yeah, just like
he made a
just
lot
in
of
the
close
community.
Yeah.
You don't think he's not affected
And
by
he's
that?
going to dedicate it to them.
Burning desire right
He knows
now?
Lincoln
Do
Riley
we want
pretty
one
well,
last
Fitz.
check-in with
He lives
Spinks in
LA
the
now.
chat?
Who?
Or is he gone?
Lincoln
Wait a minute.
Riley
Did
lives
Lincoln
in
Riley's
LA now.
house? Did his house burn?
Oh, like you, as if you haven't been checking every hour to update your website. Did
Is Spinks
Lincoln
still with us,
Riley's
Blake,
house
or is he
burn
gone?
.com?
Out west.
Hi, Spinks.
I'm still here.
Oh, you didn't go to bed yet?
No, not yet. We got to stay awake for the bake show. See what
Okay.
happens here.
One of
yeah,
our last chat update?
Yeah, sure. Going back to Cliff Kingsbury, head coach has a different meaning in Europe.
Nice.
Jake had just gotten done saying, man, I can't believe that Baker is going to advance in the playoffs. Exactly 6 seconds left or after that. We got the fumble, and we're going to see what happens after that. And then disaster film reminds us, when talking about texting versus talking, what's the difference? Jason Kidd once said and reminded us in a Mavs press conference, there's a new way the kids have to conversate, and that's what we are dealt with today. So a little from the fourth corner chat. Most definitely. Let's see what happens in the fourth quarter with the Bake Show. Back to you guys.
So we got something else from Drop Beth.
Been
If you'd like to hear it.
Is Baker and Dak and Lamar?
Can I get down so I like the way you work it.
Invigorating.
Bag it up. I like the way you work it.
Invigorating.
That's very good.
I like the way you work it.
Invigorating.
Bag it up. I like the way you work it.
Invigorating.
I got to bag it up.
Oh my God.
Are you spinning that clip? Who made that?
Lord help me. I'm a mother.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
You could have just said yeah.
How did that happen?
That's funny.
Clayton, were you on the board?
I'll never tell.
When Whitlock was talking about those peanut butter titties?
Put that in the
Were you
music.
back at HQ making sure the
In
levels
bumper
were
music,
right?
so I can end the show with it.
Hey, you got to stop him. He can't just talk like that.
Fuck, he can't.
All right, we need a big play defense. Come on!
Big play alert from Dan.
Who's their DQ? DC. Who's their DC?
Wow.
It must have been weird when DQ was the DC.
A gluten-free pizza.
What was that?
Sorry.
Come on, let's get a pick.
Oh.
Oh my God.
There we go.
That's a losing play.
We're just big fans over here. That's all it is.
Why does this have to be the one good game of the weekend?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why couldn't we get
That's
a
true.
nice blowout?
Commanders owner, big Epstein guy.
Oh yeah, Josh Harris.
What does that mean?
Sixers owner too.
Epstein received a $158 million payment from a guy named Leon Black.
Oh.
And Leon Black is business partners with Josh Harris. They founded Apollo Global Capital together.
Leon. Damn.
And Leon also probably someone Julie's a big fan of. He was the founder of
Apollo Global Capital.
No, the clothing store.
No, that's Les Wexner.
Les
That's a different
Wexner.
guy.
Invigorating.
Les Wexner was the limited two.
Limited 2.
You think I'm a big fan of Limited 2?
As a child, you
I'm
were?
not 14.
Yeah, but whenever you
I
were
remember that
14,
being a big deal
what
when
were
we
you
were
wearing?
kids. Like when
I
we
mean,
were in
like
high
it's
school.
also Victoria's Secret and stuff like that.
I probably used to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not now.
No, it was Wexner was the
Blake,
big
that was
payroll
incredible,
guy
dude.
for Epstein until
drop
the
that.
Florida arrests.
Oh yeah.
And then the only person who would still touch him post arrest was Leon
Josh.
Black, giving him $158 million.
He's saying he's a pedophile, Dan.
I think we should ask some harsh questions to
Are
Josh
you out?
Harris.
Okay.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
You're the best.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, Nathan.
Nathan from Aspen Creek.
And
Go
Jor-
to Aspen Creek.
And Jordan.
And Jordan.
Mainly Jordan.
But go to Aspen Creek, mention that you heard about them here, and they'll give you free
Adios.
fried pickles or free queso.
Green chili queso.
And then they're like, actually, I've never heard of this promotion. Be like, seriously. I was watching this
Cause
thing.
a scene.
It was the Baker game. The game where Baker came back and led them to victory,
It's just like,
in
which
the last
one?
second. Yeah. Yeah, tear that place up if they won't give you that the free fried pickles.
I'm going to try to give you guys a very short, very quick synopsis of what is going on in my life right now. This is potentially something I should have saved for tomorrow. We had that rent house down the street, right? I had 2 things from Amazon that were on subscription that I forgot to change. One of them was delivered 2 weeks ago. I went and picked it up.
2 weeks ago you picked it up?
Yeah, we were renting this house from somebody. We never met the landlord. We had a lady we met a few times who seemed fine, but it was definitely not her house. The owner was in China for like a month while we were there. We've never been. It's been a weird situation the whole time, communication-wise. Something got delivered there yesterday that I guess, I don't know. I clicked the wrong thing. And I wanted to go get it after this, and this lady is texting my wife in like Chinese English. Sorry.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Sounded like it.
He didn't say anything. He just had something stuck in his throat.
Chinese English. That would be a funny way to say that. Just see English.
Yeah,
but
I think you really stumbled onto something.
Chinglish, please.
And she's saying, I guess they got the package, and she's like threatening, saying, "Don't come by the house again. All evidence being recorded.
What?
Video recorded. We'll call police if you come to the property again." And I'm like, I really want those chips.
It's just chips?
It's like a whole bunch of Quest chips, though. It's like
Oh my
50, 60
God.
bucks. And then some other stuff, too.
You have $60 of chips?
You eat those Quest chips?
I like the...
But they're $3 a bag.
They are. It's a meal, basically. But
a meal,
anyways...
basically.
So, yeah, we had a couple things like that. Like, they got confrontational. The garbage disposal broke. They didn't answer for a week, and I just paid to have it replaced. And I told them, look, I'm going to deduct that from the total. And they're like, absolutely not. That's way too expensive. Dan was there. Dan was like, that's too expensive. But in my head, I was just like, F it, let's go with it. So anyways, I need these chips, but now I don't want to go to jail.
Don't get the chips.
Oh,
Get
yeah,
the chips.
Like
Get
the
the chips.
Don't get the chips.
They're not sitting out there still, right?
I'll
Let's
go
all
there.
pool
No,
our
yeah.
money
I
together
mean, I
and
don't
get
know.
Jake some Quest
I
chips
know they got
so he
delivered
doesn't
yesterday.
go
I'll
to
go there
jail.
now.
What does Cliff have in store?
Jake, we were all
Yeah.
sad the last time you disappeared for a while.
Why was Mary?
If it's
we
20
don't need
of
you
us,
going to jail now, okay?
if everyone here comes, there's no way. Like a cop would just turn around if he saw this many people going up to a porch to get some chips.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good point.
Right, strength in numbers.
Can you not just ask them what's
Dude,
the
that's
way
what I'm
that
saying.
you want me to pick this up?
What I'm saying is that no conversation with them has been met like two people who are speaking the same thing and
Yeah.
understanding each other that's never happened.
Yeah,
By the way, shout out to Cliff for just throwing Mariota out there on the timeout play. So you're like, at least you got to look at this for a second. What are we gonna do here?
Well, he ran the tush push earlier.
I know.
Okay.
But
Give
they were
Jaden
never
a
gonna
blow.
run a play there. Anyways, yeah, I'm being threatened.
Yeah, I would just try and ask him if you know just
Is
send
this?
him, send him the question.
Do they go for it on 4th and 1? No, right?
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Come on, look at that.
Oh no.
Let's just leave.
Well, hey,
Hey, look, they're not all Brandon Aubrey. This is still
betting's not that fun
wide open.
anyways. It'll be
35-yard
good that
field
you
goal.
can't do it.
I know, but Baker's going to be out of the playoffs.
Well, if Baker hadn't played so goddamn shitty.
Well done, Jameson. Oh, here's It's ultimately the story of the night.
Dang, man, look at that.
Stiff arm. That was pretty nasty.
Yeah, that's tough too. You get stiff armed by a guy that skinny.
Look, and then he does
teeth lineman.
He does the surrender cobra thing.
He is so little,
A
huh?
1970s African American doing that to you.
That guy stiff arms you. Should you
He's
just
a cool-
grab his arm?
ladies'
cool looking.
man.
Yeah,
Grab
this
his arm.
little guy stiffed armed you.
A guy
Grab
who
his
wears
arm.
94.
Yeah.
That's tough break.
That is embarrassing.
I thought black
Tough
guys
way
were
to lose your
blacker in
to,
the
for the
70s.
season in
so
for you. That's tough.
Interesting.
That's what I've been told. I've only
There's an
heard,
old Corby drop.
heard that.
Hey Jake, as the most athletic looking guy of the bunch, wouldn't you grab the guy's arm if he's stiff arming you?
You would think so. Thanks, Coach. Still one of the greatest honors of my life. That Barry
Todd Bowles fucked us.
Oh yeah,
up.
Barry, right?
It was Corby, me, Fitz, and TC, and Barry saw us and he was like, oh, whoa, one athletic son of a bitch in the whole group.
Well, first of all, TC was wearing a Cortina's. What was that shirt?
Cortina's family reunion.
Yeah, with a large cartoon
pepper.
chili pepper on it, talking
Yes,
pepper.
to a college football
To
game. He
Barry
wore it.
Sitzer's house.
I mean, I didn't want to wear OU or West Virginia gear. I feel like it'd be
Dan, that's got to be
disingenuous.
tough.
And I feel like if you're wearing a Notre Dame shirt to a Oklahoma game, you're a real dickhead.
Yes.
So just go with something down the middle. Cortina's family reunion.
I feel bad for Todd Bowles.
Why?
He always looks constipated.
How about a miss here?
Yeah.
Is this the only road team to win?
I just feel like he needs to pass whatever he's trying to get.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Still got another one tomorrow night.
They're both road teams tomorrow night, bro.
That's a great
yeah, I guess
point.
that's true.
State Farm.
Oh, they're doing
Stadium.
Arizona?
Yeah.
Oh, he's.
Brandon
what are you so
Aubrey.
concerned about your hair for?
Brandon Aubrey would never.
Oh no!
Oh, you better miss this.
Stop
You know what?
it!
Oh, dude,
He's missing it. He's gonna miss.
Weak.
He will miss.
No, dude, he's on the Addy. That's like 60 milligrams
Was
of
he
Vyvanse
twitching
right
or
there.
something?
Geeking.
Yeah, it's a great point.
Alright,
The
come on.
only time I'm touching my hair that
Let's
much,
rally
uppers
cap
are
this thing.
involved.
I think it's smelling salts. I saw Dan Quinn
can we
doing
do?
some.
Dude.
No, I've done a lot of smelling salts. They don't make you touch
He's
your
off
hair.
the
rally
molly
cap
right
this.
They
now.
Also,
probably
This is a yank
affect
job. Let's
everybody
go, Dan.
A
differently.
kicker does not need to be doing
Like,
We're
smelling
going to
salts.
overtime.
No, I think smelling salt's not really a drug.
Pull.
No,
Noonan.
it's not a drug, but don't you think it has a
Noonan.
different effect on different
Noonan.
Listen,
Negative.
yeah, do this.
Negative.
He won't make it if you do this.
Oh,
shit.
Monogamy.
It didn't have to be
He
so
looks so
hard.
sad. Thank you, crew.
Thank you, crew. Crew's up.
All right.
Coming back from one of the breaks, they had a pirate
I
museum.
have gotten every game right on my
Okay.
bracket.
Sure, that's weird. But
You've won every game in your bracket?
Yep,
You picked against Baker?
I did.
You made us lose.
I just want to be clear that my issue is with this specific landlord, not any sort of
Yeah.
wide
To clear
ranging.
the air.
Yeah.
We all heard
Sorry,
you.
Fitz.
We all heard what you said.
I have no quarrel with the CCP.
But I
That's
appreciate
right.
the sentiment.
Jeez.
The people that bought
And he
my childhood home
really
were
wanted
fleeing
to miss
the
that.
persecution of the CCP.
Wow.
Thanks for having me.
Jeez.
Ooh.
That was
Damn.
Later, buddy.
Damn.
Ouch.
It's a game of inches.
Thanks.
No one's ever really said that about football.
The juxtaposition.
That was
The
beautiful.
inches we need are all around us.
6 inches.
I have heard
in front
that.
of your face. Fake Marine Corps hat.
I do actually feel bad for him, not just because of the constipation. It's
So
just
Dan
because-
Quinn got to the second round
Sad.
before Mike McCarthy.
Wow, it's true.
Well, what do you mean? They got to the second round.
Yeah.
They beat the Bucks. The Cowboys.
Who?
Yeah, that's a great point. Fantastic point.
When?
You
2 years ago?
47-year-old
Tom
Tom Brady.
Brady's last game was
Oh,
a
that's
loss to
right.
the Dallas Cowboys.
That's
that put
right.
Dude, I've
Mike
never
McCarthy
seen a more
into the second
tweaking
round.
kicker.
Nothing happened after
Was that the first year of Super Wild Card,
He looks like he's rolling his balls.
which
off.
we don't do anymore apparently?
We do need to get to the bottom of that hair thing. Maybe by tomorrow,
He was tweaking.
y'all can figure something
Well,
out.
that thing was rigged. Right? Isn't that what you do?
Follow the money.
Yeah.
The script writers wrote a good one.
That's true.
Hey, what time's the stream tomorrow, boys?
No stream tomorrow.
Yeah, let's not do a show.
Cancel.
No shows this week.
Stream tomorrow at 11:11.
How could you be expected to work?
No shows this week. We're having a national week of mourning.
For the fires, or
I believe everything will be at half mast.
Julie, it's not funny.
Let's thank
You laughed.
all of our sponsors. Thank you to
sponsors.
Sponsors rules.
Tito's
Sponsors,
handmade vodka. Can you remember the sponsors, Julie? Off the top of your head?
That's a dangerous game.
Tito's handmade vodka. Aspen
All wrong
Creek.
answers.
Aspen Creek.
They
Lone
serve the
Star.
food. Lone Star
Lone
beer.
Star beer.
And
And Frankel and Frankel, baby.
A clean
What used to
sweep.
be a field?
Prosper
Oh,
Ford.
yeah.
Oh, cheat. Prosper Ford used to be its field.
Teamwork.
Thanks to Nani. Sorry about your things. And
Jesus.
well, look, Colton, Chris, and his photography, and Clinton, and his spicy wife, and Ryan, and BL, and of course, Caitlin. She won't tell us her middle name. You know, her last name starts with a K. Caitlin Noblock, and she won't tell us. I think it's Kristen.
Classic Donnie. All right.
And of course, Jameson.
It's Cade. No, I'm just kidding.
Cade.
And thanks to T.C. Fleming for being
Hey,
on the
thanks
couch.
to you guys.
But the star of the show. Oh, wait. We couldn't have put this on without Clayton.
Yeah.
Clayton.
Thank you,
Running
Clayton.
the video today. Found that
Vigony.
Baker video for us.
Vigony.
But who was the star tonight? It all revolves around her. She said,
Julie
look,
Dove. And
I
Biggity.
will not show up unless I get the middle seat on the couch. I need to be front and center, right so everybody can see me at all times. Julie Dobbs.
Rap.
Julie Dobbs.
Thanks for having me, team. Always fun.
Is that song in there, Blake?
It is.
The whole song?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, then I can actually use it, perhaps. Does it just say drop?
What's going on?
You want me to just play it again?
No.
Biggity.
I'm good.
I'm gonna watch all those games next week.
I bet you are.
Those look good.
They still make, no matter what's going on, Texans Saturday. first game. I don't give a fuck if we have 20 rounds of the playoffs.
Yeah.
We're figuring out a way to
Super
put
Bowl
you guys.
Saturday for the
Yeah,
Texans.
So what's going on?
Do you want to be done?
Yo, yes,
Yeah.
minutes,
Oh,
minutes,
all
and
right,
minutes,
sorry.
and minutes ago.
Jake's
I didn't
got
know.
some chips to pick up.
Gotta go before this becomes a zoo.
Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe and type for my name if you want to watch more of my
Can I
videos.
get down so I can? I like the way you work it.
Invigorating.
I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it.
Invigorating.
I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it.
Invigorating.
I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it.
Invigorating.
I got to bag it up.